Alrighty guys, welcome back to another episode of I Didn't Change the Thing. That's definitely gonna help. Awesome. Okay, hang on a second. It's not sending these girls, it's Sass. How could you not with Sass? Volume 2. Position 12. Pretty sure. I'll change it if not. I'll figure out what number it's supposed to be. The date will be correct though. 11417. Okie dokie, and we're playing Dungeons & Dragons. Oh, come on. Thank you. Alright, so done. It won't change, or it might change, I don't know. Try to change it. I'll fix it. I'll know which one this is because it won't look like Sunday Community Skirmish. Jeez. Alright, so we're about to start. 5 minutes in, let me go ahead and switch over. Transition. And then let me go and unmute myself in Discord. And we'll see what they're talking about in here. Hey guys!
Too late, we're already finished.
Okay, bye. See you guys later.
Missed the whole session.
Bye,
Lots of
see you
character
next
development.
week.
Okay, cool.
I was just about to ping you and say we were ready.
Well,
About
great.
an animal.
I'm ready too, so that's awesome.
Perfect. By the way, Marossi, when you get a chance, Leaf is asking for you to double check her spells.
Okay.
Just in case.
Cool.
Other than that, I think we are ready to go. Right, so let's talk about last time. Let's talk about last session. First off, let's go ahead and remove this music. Because, my friends, we need to have a talk.
Oh.
We done fucked up.
You done
We need
killed
to
a lot
have
of things.
Talk. Yes, you done killed a lot of things. This is very, very true. Let's talk, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was this one I used. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Rossi will fix everything. Spell's got to be Batman. A lot of you tried to be Batman. How'd that go? Kojiro
I
tried to
turned
be
into
Batman.
Hurts.
Kojiro tried to be Batman.
I failed.
Yeah, that didn't work out too well. But the good news is that you approached last time. You approached the manor. The guards were less than receptive, shall we say, and some of you decided to have the bright idea of climbing around the side cliff, climbing up it, sneaking around, and thinking you'd be you'd be like Solid Snake or something like that. That plan didn't work out too well, as you were spotted immediately and forced to improvise with Plan B. Then everybody else showed up. And in a fitting plot twist, Marossi and Wimtoss decided, screw all of you, I'm taking the cart back and I'm out of here. Yes.
It's mine now.
Listen, it's
ours now.
Possession is currently 9/10 of the law, so I don't know what you're talking about here, Smiles. Listen, that's the same logic you used when you picked up the cart the first time, right? That's what I thought.
This is true.
That's what I thought. Meanwhile, the rest of you decided to forge ahead, and meanwhile, well, sure you did. The rest of you decided to push in and actually try to kill the guards, which you were successful in doing, except for one. You have taken one of them prisoner. However, the ones that you were chasing down are not here. And yes, Smells tried to be Spider-Man. How'd that work out for you? That also happened.
I tried to be Spider-Man. I ended up being Batman.
Spider-Born. Anyway,
Made of flames.
no. That's after he makes the web. He casts breath of something on it, and something exciting happens. Anyway, right. Oh, also, there was one other thing that happened. Serenity. Your memory's a little hazy about the early part of the fight until you were brought back from the brink. So everything from the first part of the battle to when you were brought back inside the manor is a complete blank in your memory.
That's fun.
So that should be interesting. So, let's wrap things up here before we proceed. So Marasi and Wimtoss are not a part of this section. We'll get to them in a few minutes. Carry on.
Well, me and Rook are not getting along right now.
Understatement of the campaign.
Yeah, no, we just had a argument.
Huh.
I think that's where the lounge finished off of Ujiro walking off.
Oh, so Kojiro has walked off then.
He's right outside the villa, and fists were thrown in this argument.
Fists were thrown. Duly noted. Scribble, scribble, scribble. So Kojiro, I'll get back to you in a bit. Did anybody else walk off in the intermediate session?
I actually, when they started doing the fight, Jack kind of got frustrated at that and just kind of walked off to go get herbs.
Jack walked off as well. Okay, so Jack is no longer in the equation. That's okay.
Well, he's in the forest nearby, but
That's fine.
He's a little worse off than just outside the mansion.
Totally fine. Is everybody else still there?
Yep.
Yeah.
By the way, anybody that was knocked unconscious in the last session is back up to 1 HP and considered stable. Just FYI. So Magnus, you're back in the equation since...
Yay.
Yeah, you're back in the equation if you want to flip back.
Okay.
Actually, let's go ahead and do that right now. Here we go. Okay. Go ahead. So we'll pick up where we left off after the... Sounds like it was a great intermediate session between a few of you.
Yeah, you missed it.
I did. I missed it. And I'm sad now.
I missed it too.
Okay. Anyway, go ahead. So still here we have Serenity and Tartuffe. We have Rook and Ivoral. We have Smiles and Smiles. Who's your partner again?
That would be me.
Smiles is still here, or did Smiles walk out?
Smiles, I am not sure.
Smiles stayed. Okay. Smiles stayed. Okay. And then Magnus and Vincent are still there. Okay, so that's who's there.
Oh, Falco was with me because I think we.
Yeah, Falco. Yeah, I figured Falco bounced. Yeah, I figured. Go ahead.
All right, may Tartuffe speak?
Yeah.
Okay, Tartuffe goes over to the guard, picks him up, drags him over to a wall, casts, what is it? Give me a sec. Try and find it. Zone of Truth.
Ooh.
And tells him and goes, okay, was a tiefling and a queen here? If so, how long ago did they leave? What were you doing here? What were their plans?
Give me just a moment. I want to make sure I get all the questions down.
Okay.
Run that by me one more time.
Okay. Was
Questions.
the tiefling and the queen here?
Okay. Yes, they were.
Were how long ago did?
And he also says they left when y'all caused a ruckus outside.
Good to know. Thank you. Thank you for cooperating. What were their intentions here?
They wanted, from what I understand, they wanted some alone time. I'll give you 2 questions per saving throw. I have to make a saving throw here.
Okay.
Let's see. I have not that one, this one, and this one, that one. What's your spell DC?
My spell DC
Uh-huh.
is that the attack, or no, spell save DC is 13.
Your spells. Wait. For Magnus, that doesn't sound right. Let me check. Maybe it is.
It's only 13.
No, I've got 14. Also, I passed the save.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So I'm gonna look at him and go, and what's the army doing in front of Row Castle?
By the way, is he restrained right now? I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, I have him
Yes.
up against a wall with his neck close to being taken out.
Fair enough. I want Jack, Marossi, and
Marossi is not here.
I understand that. I want Jack, Marossi, and Wimtoss to roll perception, please. That's not for what's going on here.
I'm in a forest. Do I get advantage?
Yes. Jack, you hear what sounds to be the pissed off rantings of someone speaking in Elven. It almost sounds like Kojiro's voice.
I see.
The rest of you just hear somebody. You just hear what appears to be cursing in Elvish. Or cursing in a language. Actually, Marossi, you would hear cursing in Elvish. Wimtoss, you have no freaking clue. Okay, sorry, go ahead. Next questions.
That aimed towards me?
Yes. Yeah, you can keep going.
Alright, I asked him, what in the hell was that army doing down in front of Row Castle?
Clarify, which, you mean the one you saw when you started out?
Yes.
I don't know, I haven't been there in months. This is where I've lived and work.
Can I insight check him?
You certainly can. From what you can tell, his mannerisms, he seems to be telling the truth.
Alright. Good to know. Next question. Have you had any food recently?
Yeah, a few hours ago.
Okay. Just wondering.
I have to make another saving throw. Ooh, nat 20. Go right ahead.
Alright. Okay. Moving on. What else is there that we need info on?
Okay.
How much gold do you have in your pockets?
Noble heroes,
He
ladies and gentlemen.
refuses to answer the question.
I would
come
too.
on. Just give the gold to me, and you have a higher chance of surviving. Come on. It's just gold.
Jeez.
You couldn't ask if they had a stash. You had to just say, "Hey, give me whatever changes in your pocket."
I'm starting small and working up.
Okay.
Oh, so you're
What?
you're just gonna mug them first and ask them questions. Then you're gonna
Yes.
ask for the big. You're gonna
Talk
ask
about
the big question.
demoralizing.
I'm a tiefling with no reflection, no shadow, and I'm basically mugging a dude.
No, mugging suggests you're in a place where he could get away. He can't even fight back. You could literally get into his pockets.
You're straight up
or
robbing this dude.
Fair point. And I'm okay with that.
Actually, Petrie, it says that I have if he starts the turn in
Okay.
the Zone of Truth, he has to still make saving throws. And I'm declaring every 2 questions as 1 turn for right now.
Alright.
So that's the way I read the spell. I might be wrong. Let's see.
It's just one,
as
as far as I can tell.
Effective creatures wear a spell and thus can avoid. Such creature can be evasive in its answers as long as. Okay, yeah. I see what you're saying. Never mind. You're okay. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Okay, proceed. Let's see. Gold. He takes the coin purse that's on his belt, unties it from his belt, and lets it drop to the ground. You hear coins hitting the ground. Definitely that familiar clanking sound.
Okay. Can I reach down while still having him braced against the wall and pick it up?
That's a good question. How tall are you?
Like 6'4". 6'4".
You don't have like a mage hand or anything like that, just out of curiosity?
I'm a very tall typing. And no, I do not. Not prepped with me.
You're gonna bend down and do that. Give me a. You know what? I'll let you do it.
Oh, I was gonna say he's gonna make a breakout right now. Damn.
I'm gonna let you. No, I was gonna make him have to make a roll, but nah, I won't make him make a roll. Yeah, you pick it up. What do you want to do with it?
I am going to add. Let's see here. How many gold do I have? I'm going to add like 3 gold into the pouch, and place it right back down.
When you open the pouch, you can very clearly see 6 gold pieces in that pouch, and you add 3 more into it. And he clearly sees the 3 gold being added to it.
Alright. So, yeah, I just close it up, drop it down.
Uh-huh.
And I go, okay. I just wanted to do that because I wanted to see your face. Moving on from that.
Did you actually look at his face? Because I'll give you a description if you want it.
Oh, yeah.
First off, give me an insight check if you would, please.
Okay. And, anyone else can join in and help with this interrogation, please.
I'm not actually there, so.
Yeah. Give me an insight check first, yeah. 21. His reaction to the gold being placed in there has no difference from the reaction that he has had this whole time, which is basically he is scared to death right now of all of you and pretty much just wants to be over. He's got a very terrified look in his eyes, seeing basically what looks to be a tiefling, a tiefling with what appears to be intent to restrain. Holy man at that. A dragonborn that's just crazy enough to try to scale a portcullis. A headshot artist and who else am I missing here? Who else am I missing?
And a battle-raged paladin.
Yes. There we go.
Okay. So, I look back at everyone and go, any other questions before I let the guy go?
Do you have family?
Wow!
Jesus H. Christ.
Suddenly,
Jesus
this
Christ,
just got
dude.
dark.
Okay.
No, that's the opposite direction I was going for.
Wow.
Okay, then Mike was muted again. Well then.
Lovely.
Wow.
Bro, are you anywhere nearby to check on this or anything?
Yes, I was trying to, but my mic was muted and I didn't realize it.
Lol.
I'm sorry, you could have just typed.
I wasn't trying to make this darker, I was trying to make this better.
His eyes I mean, if you thought he had a scared look in his eyes before, he's got a real scared look in his eyes now.
Oh my
All right,
god.
here's what Rook's going to do.
Okay.
Because I've been trying to say this for a
Don't
minute
let
or
me
two.
talk.
Rook is going to kind of walk up, put a hand on Tartu's shoulder, like a not so much a back off gesture, just like a give him some space gesture. Look to the guard and say, "Go ahead, sit down. Sit down. Just take it easy off."
He's
getting-
too terrified to sit down right now.
Rook is then going to kind of like put a hand on his shoulder, say, "We're not going to bite you. I didn't want to get into this fight anyways. I simply got into it to save these few. Sit down."
Rook, perception check.
Perception check coming up.
You know, just saying, there'd probably be
Okay.
a disadvantage for him on a saving roll against intimidation, considering his fear.
That intimidation was before all this happened. He is effectively a prisoner, which
Doesn't usually bode well these days, does it?
no, it really doesn't.
That's when we blew up, I
It
believe.
really doesn't.
Wait,
Remember
did
the
you
last
blow
time
up?
y'all
You're
took him
correct.
prisoner? Just saying.
Oh god, I need to get in there and let him go as soon as possible.
Good news, Ivoral's not here yet.
Ivoral is just across the yard.
Anyway,
Don't
go
look
ahead.
at her, she's killed many.
Anyways, Rook is just kind of giving him like a calming gesture, and I am going to say, as Rook, if any of them move towards you, I'll guard you. I didn't want to be in this fight. I came in to
He's-
save them.
He's not even responding to what you're saying right now. He looks like he's borderline paralyzed with fear right now.
May Tartuffe speak?
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. Tartuffe is going to back off from bracing him. Look at him and go, "Okay, just one or two more questions, please. And then, in all honesty, if you have any family, go visit them for a few days, please. Just go over to their house, wife, family, mom or dad. Just visit them. We're honestly not here to intentionally hurt you. I mean, I might want to mess with your head a little bit, but that's more because I'm me. So please, just a couple more questions. Rook is right, I guess."
You
Yeah.
can't see any noticeable reaction or even acknowledgement.
Can I ask him a question?
Yeah, you certainly can.
What languages do you speak?
I speak Common and Dwarven.
Nice. Good languages. Good
Roll,
languages.
do me a favor, roll insight on that. Just you. Nah, you have no idea. Okay.
Alright. Well, obviously he knows Common.
And Dwarven is what he
Yeah.
said. But he's responding to you in Common, by the way.
Well, I sort of figured because
Yeah.
not many other people speak the languages I speak. Okay.
Rook is going to Oh, you want to
Go right ahead.
Rook is going to swap to Dwarvish for this kind of, I don't want to say half whispering, but I'm going to type you what he said, and he's also going to like pull out a ration piece and offer it to him.
Oh, you're gonna love this reaction. Go ahead. Rook, you might get some fun out of this. I'm not sure.
Either that or cry it.
So go ahead and type it out to me first, if you would.
While he's typing, Lasagna, did you get the thing I sent you?
He's speaking in Dwarvish.
Oh, yeah, I did. I just haven't had a chance to respond to it yet.
Okay. No problem.
Um,
Make sure you saw it.
While I was typing that in, can I roll survival? I did go out there with Fago to get herbs.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make the roll.
Centilus.
Nora, or I should say Rook. Rook, roll perception.
Doing so. What the shit?
No idea. Okay.
Can Tartuffe roll perception like he's looking at the guy? Or would it not work?
You would have to have a good reason to do so. What reason are you rolling perception for?
Just to read the guy, see if he has any shiftiness to him, if he's lightened up at all.
You won't need to roll perception on this. His expression is unchanged.
All right.
Rook, you would also know this as well.
Okay.
His expression is unchanged.
Sending another question in Dwarvish.
Mm-hmm. Jack, you find the droppings of a couple of deer, and you also find that you've stepped in one of them.
Yep. I meant to re-roll that advantage, and wow, did it not help me at all.
That's about it. You also see trees, a lot of trees
far.
that you see. You also see, Jack, a lot of trees that Falgo has not seen yet.
Oh god, no! I need to get out of here. Oh god. Falgo's with me, by the way, so he's
Yes,
like,
I'm
I
well
wonder
aware
if
of that.
this one would be a good one to fell. How about
He's
this
just
one over here?
He's just chilling right now. He's like, man, I ain't got to care. Ooh. He's like, ooh, squirrel.
He's a lumberjack and he's
Oh. Okay, out of this, maybe curiosity, could I roll perception to see if there's any animals nearby?
Sure, you can. Let me get back to the rest of the party, though.
Go ahead. I'm just gonna roll this.
Kojiro, do me a favor. Yeah, you do roll advantage. I'm sorry. Kojiro, roll perception as well.
Normal.
Roll perception. At normal.
Okay.
Ooh, good roll.
Thank you.
Let me type that correct, please. There we go.
May Tartuffe ask a question?
Not yet. Let me resolve this first.
All right.
You'll get your turn here in just a second. I just want to resolve this little thing real quick that's going on in the background. Kojiro.
Yep.
Out of the corner of your eye, you see the worst possible attempt at disguising a cart, which is being driven by a hooded person. And I think you know where I'm going with this.
I do.
Hang on.
I'm gonna walk over and say
Wait.
hi.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait. That's not what happened.
Okay, you did not clarify that. Okay.
Okay.
Hang on. You read the thing.
Are you sure? Because this sounds amazing.
The way I read it was you were taking the cart.
No, we're leaving it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
hid it
Reroll
somewhere.
Reroll stealth normal, please.
Okay.
Can I help with that?
That's the yes. You both roll stealth individually. See, I misunderstood where you were going with that statement, Marossi. I'm sorry. There you go. Okay, that's one.
Grand Theft Auto.
Whim toss.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Good news. That's okay. So Kojiro, let me correct what I said then. Kojiro, out of the corner of your eye, what's Wimtoss doing sneaking around right now? Where's the cart, for that matter?
I'm gonna walk over and say hi to Wimtoss.
Hey, Kojiro, how you doing?
Hey, where you been?
Well, we decided to come back to make sure everything goes okay. I see is everybody alive? Nothing happened?
Yeah, everyone's alive.
Actually,
Sadly.
the awkward.
Badly. What happened?
Someone I wish was dead isn't dead.
Ah. That's not good. Or it could
Good
be
for you
I don't
guys, not good for me.
What is it good?
What's up, Marase?
Hi.
Get perceived.
You guys leave the cart somewhere?
Yes. We hit it.
Alright. Make sure to let Foul go. No, we don't need it.
Alright. We're gonna come back. We heard swearing. I wasn't sure what was going on.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, it was you? Where are you swearing at?
Well, he's a half-elf mercenary that tends to be an idiot.
Ah. So.
You racist mother trucker.
I'm not sure who you're talking about. I know a fairly nice warrior who's always got my back. I'm not sure who you mean.
His understanding of things is a little lacking.
Well, why don't you explain then? Because there's a lot going on here that I don't understand. You're talking about we need to go into this villa that's obviously associated with Row Castle, which is not a good place to be. We've been told not to be there several times. Where have you been, for the matter of fact? You've been gone for a while.
Row Castle.
Oh, great!
Oh, wow. Really?
So,
Let's just drop the bomb right now.
So,
Game over, man. Game over.
why?
I've heard this place is not a good place to be. I've been there.
yes,
been there for the last few
Don't
years.
worry about it. The
question.
rumors aren't as bad as what you think.
Before you answer any further questions, Kojiro, Wimtoss, and Marase roll perception at disadvantage, please. Meanwhile, I'll get to Jack. Jack, you're looking for animals in the forest. Are you looking for that specific animal?
Yeah, I am actually trying to go for that specific animal.
Can I take the 20?
Perfect.
I feel like right now I just want another friend, somebody I can just really confide in. You know what I mean? Besides Foxgrove.
Okay. Considering that it is daytime, no, you don't find any of them. You don't find any.
Right, that's a good point. Fuck. The ranger. No,
Right. Oh,
expert ranger, everybody.
Good job.
I mean, you're trying to
climb
find
a
their
tree
nest,
to find
obviously.
anything.
You're
No,
trying to
they're not
find their
even going to be in a
obviously.
nest. They're going to be like in a tree trunk or something.
This is true. However, that 13 is not good enough in the daytime.
that was
Good
great.
job, Smiles. Good job.
Right. Oh, fuck.
They're not ghosts. That's what they want you to think.
It really is. I know how to speak with animals. They totally want you to think that way.
I can also do the speaking with the animals sometimes.
Why do you think there are owls quite frequently in horror movies? Survival movies. Oh!
It's like squirrels. They
Yeah.
secretly run the world.
As in some
Rick and
cultures,
Morty.
they are omens of death.
In most cultures, they are ones of death.
Oh crap! Well then, when you see an owl, you know we're about to kill a bunch of things.
Uh-huh.
Welcome everybody. That our MO.
Yes, let's go
later.
back to the main group here. That is inside interrogating. Rook, you said that you wanted to. By the way,
had asked him a question.
had asked a question. Okay, Kojiro and Wimtoss and Marase, nothing out of the ordinary. Let me find your question here. Give me a
Alien
second.
Private message.
Oh. You're about. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. You don't even have to make the roll on this. He looks around nervously and doesn't respond to you initially. He says, can you, I'm sorry, I don't understand that language. Can you speak common, please?
Rook is gonna kind of nod and say, "All right, what rank were you? What rank are you?" I
I was. Now I actually have come up with a system in here. Not a common soldier, just a I guess you could say a specialist.
It's pretty uncommon.
So, Rook, to clarify his response, a specialist, and you would know this by your background. When he says specialist, he's talking about one of three things. He is referring to either that he is a guard of a high-ranking area, a sniper, or a spy. One of the three.
Okay.
Can I look over at Rook?
Based on his response, you would infer by his response that he would be the former, the first one. That is
High-ranking
effectively
guard.
high-ranking guard. Yes.
Can I look over at
Then
Rook?
Rook is. Oh, okay, go ahead.
I was going to look over at Rook and be like, could you possibly translate what specialist means to me, please?
Or let me rephrase that. In terms of army rank, he would be no different than a common soldier. He is just simply higher up the chain because of where he is kind of how that works.
He's honor guard, effectively.
Yeah,
he's honor
effectively,
guard.
yes. Yeah.
He was a pretty tough honor guard, I'll be honest with you.
Well, Rook is just kind of like clap on the shoulder, like gesturing to the ground. Sit down, specialist. I was a captain in the Black Towers for 4 years. My word is good.
Roll perception if you would, please. Just Rook.
Just Rook. Come on. What the hell is with my rolls tonight?
They're very good.
You do see his expression change a bit. He's not as paralyzed in fear as he was before. He does seem a little more at ease with that thought, and roll an intelligence check at advantage, Rook.
Can I also show him the
I need the roll
insignia?
first.
Intelligence check at advantage. Got it?
Yeah.
Advantage, intelligence.
Mm-hmm. You needed it. That'll pass.
I needed it. Perfect.
You get the idea that he may be treating your statements as if he is a prisoner of war and is being treated as such. However, he is also getting the sense that maybe you just meant what you said, that maybe you will let him go. So you kind of get the idea that maybe he thinks that things might be okay when this is all over. He does comply with your request.
All right. Rook is also going to kind of go to one knee next to him and offer him like a trail ration, just like nice and nonchalantly, kindly offer him a day ration. Just something to snack on.
I ate a few hours ago. I don't need it, but thank you.
And Rook's going to kind of shrug and start snacking on it himself, leaning against the pillar next to him. Then he's also going to take out, attached to a chain around his neck, one that he's kind of had half hidden, the officer insignia from the Black Towers. He's going to kind of pull it off from his neck and show the guardsmen the insignia.
He looks at it. His expression changes a little more. And there's definitely a confirmation based on his expression change of that check that you made earlier, that it seems that he is indeed thinking of himself right now as a prisoner of war, but he seems to understand what you're trying to tell him when you showed him the insignia.
Perfect. All right.
May Tartuffe speak?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Tartuffe looks down, sort of catching on to Rook trying to be a bit more calm, and goes, "Do you need any healing? We do sort of hit hard."
By the way, is Serenity in tiefling form or weapon form right now?
Tiefling form right now.
Soldier backs up, immediately scoots back about 3 paces from both of you. As you
Considering
say
the fact he kind of has his back to a pillar.
Oh, he has his back to a pillar. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't catch that part.
I'd like
He
to,
is cowering against the pillar right now.
Before, yeah, that happened. But Serenity would go and say, "Actually, I'm on quite good terms with your prince right now."
Rook, perception advantage.
Perception advantage. You've got it. Let me get advantage back on.
The moment either the tiefling started talking, this guard, it looks like he wants nothing to do with either of them.
Rook is immediately going to kind of get up, go to both of them, like putting a hand above their shoulders, say, "Give him some space." Like with a meaningful look.
Serenity's just gonna go. Maybe that's not a good idea.
Tartuffe's trying to look over at Rook and be like, "I will, but do you mind if I, in all honesty, heal him first? Because
he's not going to accept it."
Well, he doesn't have to accept it.
The man's
consensual healing.
I was gonna say.
Okay, hang on. Jack, did you not see what happened at the gate? One of them happened to basically just put a hand on that thing and blew up part of that portcullis. I think that would be scary as all you know what. So
once I can get it through, Rook is going to say, basically he's terrified out of his wits. You, like looking over towards Leaf, especially keep away from him for a few minutes.
No.
Yes.
I could take some of that healing.
Tartuffe, back me up on this.
I'm going to very quickly cast Cure or Healing Word on the guy, and I'm just going to walk I'll walk back about 5-6 spaces.
I'm gonna go grab him and walk back, if that's okay. If you're not resisting it.
Say that one more time.
I'll try and grab Tartuffe and then drag him over to where I am.
Is Tartuffe resisting?
I'm casting Healing Word first, and then no, I won't.
Give me a Healing Word roll, if you would, please. All right, thank you. Go ahead.
All right, that's all done. All right, then Rook is going to kind of kneel back down. The symbol still very prominent. He's got it back around his neck. Kind of just kneeling in front of him and saying, "None of this was supposed to happen. Honestly, I was coming up here to get these idiots out of this fire. Can you tell me anything about what the Queen was doing here?"
She didn't tell us anything directly, but what does the Queen have to do with any of this?
We play it
I'm just going to kind of
ourselves.
have a half laugh and say, "That's a good question. Tell me, how long have you been serving the royal family?"
My family's been serving them for generations. My father and my father's father and his father before him. I just completed my 6th year.
Good training, good military life, and good on you. Have any holdings? Have any holdings for your family?
Just the farm, but we do well enough. Those of my family that don't wish to serve. The kids, they do well enough on the farm. I mean, we have enough.
That's good.
And that's all we really need.
It is. Enough to go home one day, eh? Tell me, anything seemed odd about the family recently? and more especially the land in general. I've heard word from a couple of other guardsmen that troop movements have been rather irregular. Men being taken away from the interior, guarding all of the ports except Redwater.
Interesting.
Half-trained boys from the men
No,
we fought.
No. I'm saying interesting as DM.
No. I know.
We
I
are
was just
now
adding on
finally
to
cutting
that.
to the heart of the matter. I'm ready for this. Okay.
That's why I kind of did all those preface
yeah.
questions. It was like a shaking them up a little bit.
Yeah. Those of us here really don't have much to do with any orders outside of the manor, but it was somewhat peculiar to see the queen here. Normally she's not here for another couple of weeks.
How long has it been since she's been here?
I'm sorry?
How long has it been since she's been here?
Refresh my memory. How long did I tell y'all it was taking you to get here? Was it a day, 2 days? I think I told y'all it was a day and a half.
It's
so
about a day and a half, but we trucked it over in about a day.
It's about a little over he responds, a little over a day actually.
I thought you said she left when we were making a ruckus.
She
outside.
did. She did. It looked like it. Well, then again, it's standard protocol actually.
What's standard protocol?
Whenever the manor is under attack and they're here, they do. If anyone actually breaches the manor, there is a way for them to, from what I understand, get away from here.
Escaped hatch, effectively. Just
I have no details of that other than they have their way out of here, and I know they got out because there was no more noise in the upstairs chamber.
Good to know,
And
soldier.
give me a perception check, Rook.
Normal or advantage?
Normal. Actually, everybody in the room can give me that check. Everybody in here can.
There we go.
Rook, yeah, you'll pass. He looks, as he says that, he's looking at a very particular room. Funny enough, the room that you actually were breaching in.
Fuck.
Leaf, same for you. That's okay, I'll give you the 15. It's fine.
Alright.
Before you continue, let me jump over to somebody else.
Gotcha.
Let me go back to Jack. Jack, what are we doing now?
I guess considering my looking around for anything interesting is not going to really pan out with much, really.
Let's say now it is late afternoon.
Okay, I'll give it another. I'll give it another perception roll. That's what I would probably like to do.
Okay. Go ahead. One more. That'll work. You think for a moment, it's like, wait a minute. I'd probably be sleeping right now. So you climb a tree, or partway climb up a tree, and you see on one of the tree branches. Actually, well, it's not something that's like a tall tree. It's like a very small tree. It's like almost like a tree that is
stump.
Not a sapling, but growing out of the sapling stages. You see
Better get a tree
owl
stump.
feather.
Ooh.
An owl feather. And another one. Looks like they may have been here for... These feathers are, as far as you can tell...
Okay, I'm going
Actually,
to...
before you can tell, you see a
hold on.
feather.
Can I add a little flavor? I go up
Yeah,
to the
sure.
first feather and I smell it.
I was gonna say, actually, it's funny you should say that. I was about to give you a descriptor of that. These feathers actually smell very fresh.
They smell like owl.
As in has been, as in, this feather might have come off, have been shed in the middle of a fight.
Oh, interesting.
specifically a fight for it to get food.
Interesting.
And and you also notice that there's blood on that feather. It smells fresh.
No, I gotta taste it. You know.
No, you taste the blood. It
Like,
tastes
just
like
little,
iron.
I just taste it like, you know, just like still warm.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
They didn't swallow it.
I still want that Constitution saving throw, please.
It's for my tongue, isn't it? Anyway, we're gonna see. Hold on, say Constitution saving throw. Oops.
Not at advantage. I need you to re-roll that at normal. Not at advantage. Roll normal.
Please, Constitution, serve me
I'll
well.
be right back.
Yes, it served me well.
Damn.
Okay, go on.
I can't. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna follow the trail of feathers.
You don't have to go far, as about maybe 30 paces off. The trail stops, and what appears to be a freshly picked carcass.
Dang.
Give me one more perception check advantage.
Don't fail me now, please. Oh, thank God.
You look up. It's a burb. It's a plane. No, it's actually an owl.
It's an owl. I look up. I'm just.
You see the most magnificent owl you have ever seen. This owl, there are many owls like this one, but this one is special.
Yeah, it really does feel special. I can kind of see like
you
the moon rising just behind it.
It's no. You see the sun setting behind it.
Oh yes, sun setting. The shades coming in.
You see the sun setting behind it. Its beak with a little bit of that meat from that carcass that you saw just hanging off the side of its beak, and it realizes this, and it kind of does a little head flip, and it just instinctively gets it in its mouth in one try, and it's just like, and then that's it.
Oh
It's
my
gone.
God. Is this the part where I...
And it kind of just looks its head around. And it does the owl head tilt.
I tilt my head along with the owl. Like, I just look at this owl like,
It looks down at you.
The fuck?
And it tilts its head again.
I tilt in the same direction.
It tilts in the other direction.
I continue kind of tilting, like, this owl is so cool. And he's like, what the fuck is this guy? Okay, I feel like this is the part where I gotta cast speak with animals. Like, I don't know what else to make it more perfect.
It spreads its wings for a brief moment, and then brings them back in. Tilts its head the other direction.
It's oh God, I don't know if I want to blow my spell slot yet.
Do it.
Okay.
It's the best idea.
Okay.
Wait, that worked?
I can actually speak with animals. So
by the way, I think I screwed up on something. You didn't take your rest. I don't think you could have cast your zone of truth.
That's right. I can't do anything with that. Right.
Since I screwed up on that.
Can we flavor this? Can we flavor something? Technically, rangers take their magical energies from nature, and I'm in the middle of a forest. Could I build up enough energy from the nature around me to get just a free spell slot to speak to the owl?
You want to stretch this? No, but I might allow you something else.
Okay.
I want you to roll a wisdom check.
Okay, rolling wisdom.
Normally, I would ask you to roll this at disadvantage. Except for the fact that you are in the forest and therefore can roll this at normal. I'll give you the wisdom check at normal.
Oh, this is gonna be.
And it's gonna be. You gotta roll a good DC on this. This is not gonna be standard DC. I'll give you the chance to roll on this.
Okay, here we go. Oh, please. Daddy needs a new owl. Oh.
The DC on that was 20.
No! Wow. We somehow communicate through our head tilts.
You get the idea.
God!
You get the idea that the spreading of its wings, while not quite a challenge, was almost a measure of understanding to see what your reaction would be. That your reaction was not running, that your reaction was not approaching it, that your reaction was simply observation.
Is this where I
sense a level of respect coming from this owl?
I feel like I need to like spread my cloak to mirror the owl. Sorry.
You want to do it? You want to do it?
You know what? I feel like. Okay, while he's got his wings spread.
No, he put him back.
He put him back. God damn.
Yeah.
Okay,
okay.
I'm going to like
mimic. It's okay.
I'm gonna mimic it, but I'm gonna do it so like with a very low spread. Like I'm not gonna extend my hand too far, just like shoulder level, just a little bit, you know.
With the cloak?
Yeah, with the like cape that I have, or I guess it's what it is. And I can like look him with my.
I want you first off to roll animal handling at advantage.
Okay. Oh, thank God for that animal handling at advantage.
The owl flies up from its branch and circles around you a few times before it lands on your shoulder.
You know, if you want to make this funny, I actually know birds like to jump on people's heads, but maybe not so much for the talons.
It's not jumping on. Here's why.
Why? Okay.
It turns. It kind of leans over a little bit and looks at you.
Okay.
And tilts its head.
I tilt my head.
He spreads his wings again.
I do this. I do it with one hand. The hand he's on the side of that he's not perched on.
You did it wrong, Liz. You should have made him say the fuck.
Well, he can't speak to animals yet.
Yeah, I haven't taken the
Point.
rest.
That's the whole point of it.
He can't speak to animals. He doesn't know.
Well, yeah, but just make it like it's gonna. If
In before the owl pokes him on the nose.
You know
Like,
what?
oh.
Okay, hold on. Let's see if music can tame the beast, so to speak. Can I like just blow on my harmonica a little bit? I'm not even trying to perform, just like a friendly noise.
Sure, why the hell not? Give me a performance check.
Okay. Oh god, this is gonna go badly.
Because this would not be a nature-based check.
Right. This is gonna go badly.
Yeah,
Oh, not so bad.
Hang on. Let me do this first. Here we go.
Friendly doot.
That'll do, Owl.
As you play on the harmonica, you see something you see something you never thought you'd see before. The owl is kind of its head is kind of you know how kind of people's heads can kind of do that kind of up and down all around kind of thing, but without just with the neck, but not with the head moving.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. The owl's kind of doing that to the beat of your harmonica, or at least to the maybe not the rhythm, but like the pacing of your harmonica.
Oh my god. I'm looking at this and I'm like, harmonica, once again, you saved the day. in my head. Like, harmonica, I love you. Well, I don't know how, I think you were a gift from my mother, but god damn, I love her.
Congratulations, this owl likes you. Coming soon to Sass Night with RPG Night with Sass, Volume 2. Owl dating simulator.
Oh my gosh, I would love that.
That would be interesting.
Wait a second. Name
Look,
the owl hair.
Hold on. It can't be a simulator if I always made my choice already. God.
Somewhere in the world, Foxgrove snorts.
No, Foxglove is over by that tree over there, and he's like,
Foxgrove snorts.
But he's dead.
What?
No, he's alive.
Other Foxgrove.
Foxglove elk.
I know, I'm being funny.
Jack.
It's okay, don't worry.
Jack.
Okay.
Anyway, Jack, I wanted to get that done for you.
No, I'm sorry. Wait, are you trying to say I should name the owl Cher?
No, hair.
Pear? No,
Pear.
Jade, I'm sorry.
Pearborn.
Oh.
Pearborn? Why is it Pearborn?
Pearborn.
Orb.
It's a chaos thing, don't worry about it. It's a chaos thing, don't worry about it. Anyway.
Okay, harmonicas, anyway. Anyway.
Name it harmonica.
Oh, that would make so much sense. But we had this whole discussion, and I mean, breaking the fourth wall here. We legitimately had a discussion for 2 hours about this name, and now I'm just gonna throw it away for harmonica.
Are you seriously?
No, you don't have to name it. You don't have to name it today. You can name it during the week. I have to have a name by next week.
Okay, no. I think we will go with Moonshade because we literally. I honestly like that name, but I'll name the song after Moon. I'll name the song Moonshade. How's that?
Ooh. All right.
There we go. Okay, I know a song now. Okay.
So basically, you're playing your Ocarina of Time, is what you're saying.
I am walking through the forest playing my Ocarina of Time.
But it is a song.
Anyway,
yeah, it's true.
Anyway,
so
sorry.
Oh, do I need separate rations for the owl? So, like, do I need to go get a little meat from that dead carcass, or?
Oh, that depends. Do you want to do it?
You know what? I feel like... Don't worry, bro. I got you. I'm going to go over there to take out Actually, what do I have to cook? Okay, I take out my mess kit. I'm going to take out a knife from it, and I'm going to cut off some meat and roll it up in some cloth, I suppose, and...
Survival check advantage.
Okay. Wow,
you needed it. You're able to scrape together a few pieces of meat from what's left from the carcass. It's enough to feed him for a day.
Okay, so one day of ration, basically.
1 day of owl rations, yes. By the way, the good news is that this meat does not stink yet. You also know that it will probably stink in about, I don't know. Just wait till tomorrow.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Moonjay and be like, "This is for tonight, so you don't go out wandering." I want you going.
Don't eat people, you barbarian.
I mean, look, not our people. Okay, don't worry about it. I'm gonna walk over.
Just wait till level 20 owl. Just say. Those things will eat goblins for breakfast.
Oh God!
Rossi, yes. Owls don't eat people.
I do not like green eggs and ham.
You know what? I feel like this is like a snake. Just before it strikes, it tilts its head and then just goes.
Anyway, let's move on, shall we?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk back. By the way, I think my mission is done in life.
You're gonna walk back like a boss.
Oh wait,
okay.
Never mind. I forgot I failed the survival roll on the herb, so I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, you did. So now Jack goes from having the antler crown to having owl and also Foxgrove.
Oh God, it's my spirit animal army. Watch out, bitches! Things are about to get real.
Suddenly, I'm now worried that he's actually going to carry forward with that idea of animal army. I must remember this for later.
Lasagna, no joke. Imagine me using speak with animals and inspiring an army of chipmunks to attack.
Oh my God! If he takes a level of bard, we're screwed. We're all screwed.
Okay. So I know what I'm multi-class.
We have an advantage. Are we screwed, or do we have a tactical advantage?
Oh my God!
That depends on how I feel at the time.
Anyway, let's move forward with Marasi and Wimtoss and Kojiro, who appear to be having a fantastic conversation over here.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
So, update me on what's going on.
We both agree Rook is a horrible person's terrible worldview on life.
Yep. We all three of us have
You have
agreed
found
Rook
common
is a
ground.
terrible person.
You have found common ground, the basis of all communication.
Yep.
Yeah. But no. This is Kojiro talking.
Uh-huh.
Him and me began to fight because I disagreed with how he viewed the death of his former comrades, and he disagreed with the death, or how I viewed the death of my wife and son.
I would not say that's what he's disagreeing with.
You
I
can't
would
say
say-
that.
Talking, shush.
You can't say
You
that.
can't. That's how Kojiro views it.
Okay, true.
I
True.
didn't know you were married. I'm sorry.
I was. And still am.
I'll nod. Very somber. Still leading Bamboozle back to the villa.
Yeah. Bringing the cart back.
Yeah. Obviously, the battle went well, so
Uh,
safe to bring it back.
For me and his men, I view the death of fellow soldiers to be honored, not used as an excuse to view something a different way. It should always be remembered and never forgotten, but not used as ground for a debate. And to be dishonor upon how they died and how they fought.
I agree. People's
Before
lives
we
are
proceed
important.
with this conversation,
Yes.
I'm muted. I swear to God.
Good
Jack.
job.
roll perception disadvantage. Marasi, Kojiro, Wimtoss, roll perception normal.
Okay. Yeah.
Perception. Please be high. Oh.
Wimtoss, your shoes are on point, sir.
Please be
He
good.
can't
too.
perceive.
Jack, I need a disadvantage perception roll, please.
Back to the disadvantage for now. But wait,
Yeah.
till me and my true friend have bonded.
Yeah, no, this one isn't a nature check. This one is a distance check on this.
Wait, I did. That was
Still
disadvantage.
going to pass that shit. Oh my
Jeez.
god.
Holy
Um,
crap.
So
The
Wimtoss,
owl is with me. Hello. Oh yes, I'm the owl. Of course, you.
Okay.
I would never forget Foxgrove.
as usual, Foxgrove snorts at you. Wimtoss, you are of course distracted by your own shoes. He's noticing they are on point.
I'm engrossed in
Yeah.
the conversation.
Totally engrossed in the conversation. Marasi, Kojiro, Jack,
Okay.
allow me to reintroduce you to your favorite sounds.
Oh no.
Oh,
Turn up the
guard.
volume. Let me turn up my elf ears. Need to have the volume turned up. Ooh.
You can't see them,
They sound close.
but not quite. However, let me put it to you this way. This sounds like a few more footsteps than just a patrol.
Okay.
In fact, you see them just coming over a hill about maybe less than a mile away. You can see what appears to be definitely more than a patrol. I wouldn't say the size of an army, but this is definitely a good couple of squadrons. Kojiro.
Yeah.
This is definitely a good couple squadrons. If you had to guesstimate how many you see, based on the amount what you see, what you're hearing footsteps, you gather there could be at least 20 heading in your general direction, if not more. Anything beyond
crap.
that? Yeah.
I'm gonna rush into the villa.
Yes.
Let
go.
them know, hey, we got company. We should probably bail.
Yeah, I'm gonna head into the villa as well, trying to. Well, because I don't know he's doing that. I'm gonna try and warn them.
Okay. So Jack, as you're running, you actually see Kojiro, and I'm assuming Marasi's also running.
I have the cart with me, so I'll hurry as fast as I can.
Are you taking the cart with you, or are you just running there?
I'm taking the cart with me. I'm proceeding somewhat slowly, figuring that once they get there and make a plan for escaping, I will have arrived.
Okay,
Then we can turn
so
around and leave.
got it.
And I'm with her.
Marasi and Wimtoss is with you, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Probably.
Okay. So, Kojiro, you and Jack somehow meet up with each other just outside the manor.
Cool.
I'm gonna
run
hold
in
that
and
thought
then-
right there. Rook, let me proceed with you. You have about 2 minutes before Jack and Kojiro actually enter the manor.
All right.
You don't
Rook
hear this,
is-
by the way. Anything that's
Yeah, I
out
know.
there, you don't know. Yeah.
I know. Rook is going to ask the guard, still in Dwarvish, effectively where the queen's office was. Like, where's her study?
You ask it in Dwarvish?
Yes.
He doesn't respond to you.
All right, then I'll ask again in Common.
He looks up. Here.
I don't see it.
Top right corner of the manor?
You don't have the map up.
Manor's not up.
Oh.
It hasn't
That
been
would
up
be-
the entire time.
I'm sorry.
I was
There we
wondering
go.
if you were doing this theater of what?
I was
I'm
doing a little
sorry.
bit of... Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, top right.
Okay, top right up here. Now Rook is going to kind of like lean down, put a hand on his shoulder. Now you're going to tell me why you lied about speaking Dwarvish. Did you get that?
Yeah, I did. I'm thinking of a response. Because those are standing orders by my superior.
Why might that be? And why might that be? If you know.
You know, if you find out, let me know.
Alright.
Yeah, you can. Got a minute, by the way.
Okay. Tartuffe's gonna look down at him, or look over at Rook and be like, Rook, because I doubt I've heard too terribly much of a conversation since I backed off a bit. Rook,
You would
everything.
have been within earshot.
Oh, I was still within earshot? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna look over at the guy and be like, okay. Normally, I would blow off someone's head, even as a cleric. But since I'm feeling generous and Rook sort of told me to back off, I'm gonna back off. Please don't lie to me. I guess I could use that as intimidation. I'm not sure. Just intimidate him a bit.
He'd already be
I don't
terrified
think-
of you.
I don't think you really have to roll on that one.
Alright, with what Tartuffe did, Rook would kind of just roll his eyes and tell the soldier to lead him to the
Kojiro,
office.
Jack, in.
Yeah.
Right side of the map.
Oh, which right
Okay.
Right
side?
side of the map. Right side of the map. Yep, you're in. Right side of the map, over here.
Marasi's AFK right now.
Marasi's not there just yet. Marasi is intentionally going slower. I need Kojiro there too.
Good. There we go.
There we go. You're in the map. Free move. Go.
All right. We're gonna make our way through all the way to the building, of course, running at top speed.
Go ahead.
Yes.
And we're me and Kojiro are gonna come in, and probably at the same time Kojiro's doing, and I'm like, the Rooks are coming. The Rooks are coming.
What?
Row Castle.
The Row
soldiers.
Castle. Rooks. Like Rokes. I can't pronounce it. I can't
Good
pronounce it.
Oh my god.
The Rokes are coming. I try to say it. It's like Rokes. Row Castle. How do you pronounce it? How do you pronounce it if
Row.
we need to pronounce it?
Row.
Row?
Like
So it really is
row.
row.
Yeah, row.
The rows are coming. The rows are coming.
The British are
That's
coming. The British are
racist.
coming.
You can't be racist against an actual army. That's not how that works.
Oh yes, you
Yeah,
can.
you
totally
can.
Are you assuming that the army's race? Wow.
Are you assuming that the entire army isn't a single race? Wow.
Well, I mean,
Christ.
let's be honest here. They kind of allowed
Yeah.
a half-elf to just walk among them, so I'm going to assume.
By the way,
I'm gonna let people know that, yeah, Rose soldiers are coming. We should probably bail.
Rook is going to take that opportunity to like curse in Dwarvish and like look to the soldier. When's your next guard change supposed to happen? Such as, for example, there are reinforcements or someone who's supposed to come up after.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. Can I say something real quick? Rook, grab the guy. Let's get out of here. We'll drop him off in the forest. If we leave him here, he's gonna say where we're going, or he'll give him some information. If we're not gonna kill him, then at the very least, we need to get out of here and leave him somewhere where he won't easily be able to contact us.
We need out now.
They're
We
going to
don't
look over
have
to
the
Jack
time.
and yell, "He stays alive."
He's fine to stay alive. I'm saying he can give away our location, and what good soldier wouldn't?
Rook's going to look back to the troop and say, 5 extra gold pieces. You don't know where we're going.
Ooh.
I'll add 10 just to make sure.
I rolled high.
You did.
I'll simply leave it at, he tells them, I'm gonna come back and kill him.
No.
No, okay,
You
please.
are not.
Can we not threaten the person
Try
that
me.
we are trying? Kojiro, your ideas have not been the best lately. Don't.
Kojiro, this man is a prisoner of war. He is under our protection
people
until
die
he is
in
deemed
war.
to be turned over.
Okay, Kojiro, again, can we not?
Rook's going to stand between Kojiro and the troop.
Oh,
I ain't gonna kill him right now, but if he tells them where we are, I will come back and I will kill him.
He's a soldier. His orders are to...
Guys.
you don't know this. You don't know this.
Oh, okay.
May Tartuffe go over to Kojiro, lead him towards right next to Rook, stand in between Rook and Kojiro, hit both of them upside the head, and go,
No.
shut up.
Did nose a
No.
slap. Lovely.
By the way, Jack, take if you would please take 25 XP for that fantastic taming of that owl. I forgot about that.
It was 25, you said?
25. Go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Either way,
I
we
I
need
was
to
just
go.
going to drag both
We don't
of
have
them
time for any
and hit them
schemes.
upside the head. Be like, shut up.
Well, then you might as well
This isn't
roll.
a scheme, Kojiro. This is proper battlefield etiquette. We captured him alive, he leaves alive. If he reports on what he knows, he reports on what he knows.
Only war was that
That's what a
kind.
soldier does.
No,
And that's
that's
why
what a
I'm-
naive idiot does.
Okay.
War is not nearly as kind as that.
Okay,
And we
everyone.
simply don't tell him where we go.
Look, Jack, I'm gonna look at the
back.
soldier. We pay you this money. Maybe we knocked you out and you didn't see where we went. I'm asking the soldier.
Sorry, say again. What are you asking the soldier?
So I asked the soldier. So I'm gonna go over to the soldier. I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna say, let's say we give you some gold. You find some gold on the floor. Maybe you didn't see where we went because we tied you up somewhere.
Listen, I just want to go home.
All right then.
Whatever.
Sounds like we have an agreement then, don't we?
May
I
Tartuffe
won't tell
speak.
them where you're going, but if they find out that you were here and I don't tell them who you are or what I saw here, I may as well be dead.
May Tartuffe speak?
Yeah.
Tartuffe's gonna look over at him and be like, okay, you're gonna hate me for this. It's okay if you hate me for this. I'm going to knock you out so that you have plausible deniability when they come here. Okay? Okay.
Hold on. Let me say that idea. One, we killed a lot of them in front of his eyes. There's no way he's not gonna know anything. Two, let's leave him tied up somewhere. That's the agreement. And let's get it on with that and get out of here. We really don't have time to be dilly-dallying with extra work on this.
Just
Rook
leave him
is
and
going-
go. We don't
Rook
have
is
the
going
time.
to turn around to the soldier, give him 15 gold pieces, like just straight up give him 15 gold pieces and say, "Go home, go to your wife, and stay out of this."
If you don't
It's not going to be that peaceful for the next few years.
Um,
I'm also gonna say, just don't give him their direction. I suppose there's nothing we can do about our identity. They're probably gonna notice us on our way out anyway.
everyone who's in the manor roll perception immediately.
Oh boy.
Hang on. Not hang on, but I have an idea.
Okay. Before you get to your idea, those who are in the manor have to roll perception because I need to pay this off.
All right, I definitely did it.
Yeah, that's a definite.
Jack, Jack, you're gonna get this information then.
So would Roka help? 21?
No, I mean but Jack is gonna get the most information.
Okay.
Because 24. Those of you who rolled at least a 15, you hear the sounds of a single wagon and the sounds of marching soldiers. They seem to be mixed amongst each other. That is a lot of soldiers. And oh, by the way, Jack, Jack, because you rolled earlier and the roll now combined is going to tell you that sounds like the same number of soldiers. That sounds like the same number of... Holy crap, that is those same 2 regiments. That... Give me a follow-up on this. You have to roll this at disadvantage. Actually, Rook can roll this at normal. Jack, you can roll this at disadvantage. Tartuffe, you can roll this at disadvantage. Because you both rolled over 20. Give me a history check.
Ooh. Okay, I'm good with my history.
Tartuffe, you wouldn't get this information. Rook and Jack, you'll get this information. That is definitely a military formation that would normally be used by this area's castle, Row Castle. And that sounds to you like whatever they were looking to find, they just found it.
Rook is gonna transmit this information, basically like looking over his shoulder. That same group's after us again.
That sounds to you, by the way, Rook, like marching of urgency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Double quick.
I have a question.
Okay.
That's double time, yeah. That is definitely double time marching.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Are Wimtoss and I theoretically within 120 feet of the group?
Not yet.
Okay. Well,
Not yet. You're probably, you can see the manor walls. You're probably about, I'd say about 300 meters. You'll be arriving very soon.
We've stopped.
Rook.
Oh, you stopped? You're still about 300, you're about 300 meters out, roughly. But you can see the manor walls at about 300 out. And by the way, they're about, you'd say probably about we're going to say 1,000 for right now, because I did stop that timer based on that. So let me go ahead and restart it here, since we've got that part taken care of. Go ahead.
Okay, who go ahead?
Okay, I'm gonna, I hate to say it. Rook, did you see any backways in here?
Not that I noticed. He's gonna turn to the soldier. Any other ports? Any other entrances through the wall?
Not that I know of.
Damn. Fine.
May Tartuffe speak?
Okay, what is it, Tartuffe?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, since there's only one door, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, there's that stupid hill to the side. If we climb that stupid hill and run that way, I think we'll be fine. Someone help me, because I swear to God, I will blow this entire place up, except for the guard, if I can't get up that hill.
Alright, here's the plan. We're gonna get off to the side of that hill. I will climb it, I'll tie a rope around it, and we will all climb up that thing.
Rook is going to offer Jack his rope. He's got 20 feet of rope on him.
I also have some rope on me.
Okay.
So,
And he's also going to shout over to Smiles. Can you set this place on fire?
Yes.
Made sure
Okay. Alright, guys, we're gonna need to take this guy out of here for turning this on fire. Let's go. Can we get around the back here at all?
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, you can get around the back.
Can we go? Wait, is there a way out this way? Because
No.
I feel like I see something here. Okay.
No.
So that's just
There's a
off.
stone wall. There's stones right here. It looks like a
There's
back
very-
entrance.
You can very clearly see common knowledge. There's only one way in, one way out, at least on this first floor, and that is the front door.
That is
Okay.
really dumb design for
Then
defensive.
yeah, we're going to go out.
It's
this
either
way.
really dumb or really smart. Yes.
Are they? Wait. Where are the soldiers? Are they just outside the wall, or are they coming close to the wall? I just need some information.
Roll perception. You can make this roll based on
Okay.
what you know before. Perception normal. Close.
Very
Close enough
close.
that they'll be here any minute.
Alright.
If you had to guess, within 1,000 meters.
All right. I look at the soldier, say, "I hope you live a long life, and I hope we never meet again." And I dart out with the others.
Okay.
All right.
Smiles,
Rook is
what are you
moving up
doing?
to the north.
Hang on, before y'all do that, hang on, I'm gonna stop the timer for just a second. Smiles, what are you doing? Leaf, what are you doing?
Oh wait, this guy is over here. We supposed to take him outside if we're gonna turn it on fire, aren't we?
I'm assuming he'll run.
Did you restrain him or no?
No.
Okay,
He wasn't tied up.
then.
He was unconscious.
tied
That was
up.
it.
He was just unconscious?
No.
He was unconscious for a little while, and then he woke up.
Okay.
He hasn't been restrained the entire time.
Okay. Actually, no, that's not true. Tartuffe did restrain him shortly.
With his eye, with his
Only
hand.
by
with
the
his
neck.
hand.
With
Yeah,
his
by the
hand.
neck. That's it. He would, so go ahead, if you want to, whatever you're gonna do. I just want to make sure I'm understanding what's gonna happen
Yeah, I'm
here.
gonna follow them.
Leaf, what are you doing?
I'm following them.
Okay, go ahead. Your helper will also follow. Smiles, what are you doing?
I'm lining up the place.
You're burning up the place, with what?
Well, I'm going
Breath
to.
attack.
You have a firebolt? You have anything?
I have fire breath. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look around for a fireplace, take all the logs out of there, set something on fire, use the logs as, makeshift torches, and just toss them around the places.
That's that's easy enough. That fire is going pretty good.
I'm probably on the second floor by now, so I go out doing the makeshift door.
While he's doing
Makeshift
that,
door. I need an acrobatics check if you would, please.
Oh no, not
Make
again.
that jump. You're gonna make that jump. Go right ahead.
Yep.
Oh!
oh my god.
Smiles has realized his inner Spider-Born and basically gets on the windowsill and is like, hold my beer, I got this. He does a front flip off the windowsill and lands in a perfect three-point landing. And he's and just somewhere out there in the world, a bird just gives a slow nod.
No, my owl gives him a slow nod.
The owl sees it, his head turns around 3/4 and he just goes like, slow nod.
Yeah. Okay. By the way, I'm gonna do. Is it acrobatics or is there a climbing roll I can do to get up the hill?
Yeah.
Everybody,
And can Rook assist?
you have to hold for just a moment as I have to describe something. The one that you had in here is running at this point, and he is outside at the front door as smoke begins to emanate from the, let's say from the back half of the manor.
I
For
see.
right now.
Okay, that's fine. Rook, can you yell at him to go the opposite direction, please?
Rook's
Or would you prefer him
gonna
just standing there when we're getting away?
Forget
Rook's
him.
gonna-
We need to go.
Go. Like,
Yeah.
just point at the gate. Run.
Okay. He ignored your order and is running to the gate. Every
No, that
one of you
was
That was his order.
to what? To run for the gate?
To run for the gate.
Okay, so yeah, he's gonna do that. We can go ahead and stop that right there. First things first, let me go ahead and get acrobatics or athletics checks from everybody involved. You can choose the better of your two.
Question. Hold on. Can I say something
Not
here?
at disadvantage, at normal.
Can I say something here? My plan was to get up there and tie a rope so everyone else would have an easier time.
Oh, okay. Jack,
Can Rook
you can
assist
make...
on that roll? Same as he did with the
what
tower.
roll? Before everybody rolls, let's make sure I understand this correctly. Jack, what are you doing?
I am trying to climb up the hill, tie a rope to one of these trees, and then I'm going to drop the rope over the hill so everyone can climb up rather easily.
Rook, what are you trying to do?
Effectively give him like a leg up. Give him a boost up, same as I did with the tower.
I'll allow it. Jack, advantage.
Acrobatics?
Acrobatics or athletics, your pick.
Acrobatics.
All right, give me advantage.
Oh my goodness gracious.
You struggle to get your footing on there. You're not falling all the way down, but you're having a hard time getting up that cliff.
I see.
The pressure's getting to you, man.
Oh, I see.
Does
let me make a roll here.
May I?
No.
Does
Yeah,
That's
now
all.
you can.
May I
Does-
interject?
Go ahead.
Can I use a spell to help him?
What are you going to do?
Give him a push up with, as best I can with Mage Hand.
That's
No,
actually
it doesn't
something.
work that. It doesn't work like that because there's a limitation on weight.
Ah, okay.
There's a
There
different
is.
spell that does that. It's Big V's hand. Mage hand will not let you do that.
I can't get Big B's hand.
Wait,
Use
can you?
Ace.
No. Even better. Can you use Mage Hand to tie the rope around the tree?
Can I do that?
How much
Technically,
does your rope?
yeah.
How much does your rope weigh?
My rope is definitely not. Oh, hold on, let me see this here.
That's an important question.
Rope.
20
rope,
feet
rope.
is 4 pounds.
Ha! I got 50 feet at 10 pounds, so I think he's got it. 20 feet also live at 20 feet as well.
Give me a second on this.
10 pounds is the limit.
Yeah. You know what? 4 feet. That'll do it. I mean, 20 feet is probably enough to get all the way down that hill.
Okay, so yeah, if you're asking if a mage hand, you
He
wouldn't
said
know
last
this.
time that the hill was 20 feet tall.
Yeah, you can, but you haven't cut the rope. That is a 50-foot rope. You haven't cut that rope.
No, I have
This
not
rope,
cut
which is
that
20
rope.
foot.
It is
The
a
rope
50-foot rope.
Oh, I
have
have a 50 foot. I do have a 50 foot. If you
It
want
is
to use
a legit straight 50-foot rope. So, are you casting mage hand?
I will cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
All right.
Cast mage hand. Wait. I want to continue with Magnus. Magnus, give me your full description of your action.
I grab one end of the rope. I lift the rope up over the hill and tie it around the thickest branch of the tree you can see.
Your distance on that is 30 feet, correct?
Correct. Mage Hand has a distance.
You
of 30
do
feet.
succeed in doing that. The mage hand would do that for you.
Oh, thank goodness.
Magnus has magic fingers. Let's go.
And
Alright.
everybody stop right now in your tracks.
Oh, God.
Fight! Yay.
Army.
Aw.
We took too long.
Yeah.
Marasi and Wimtoss.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
We're about to
Yay.
put on a show.
So how do you guys think, how are you guys gonna get out of this?
Question.
Watch
Sorry.
and learn.
No questions.
Just-
Marasi
Not a
Wimtoss.
question, more like a declaration. I gotta get
No.
going real quick. I'll be
Okay.
right back.
That's fine. We need to move to Marasi and Wimtoss.
Mhm.
The guard surrounds your cart.
Uh-huh.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Your cart was already stopped for a while. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
We're making no threatening moves. We look kind of amazed at them, smiling, just making ourselves seem
I'm
as friendly
looking-
as possible.
I'm looking wide-eyed and smiley at one of the guards in his armor, just completely astounded.
Let's see.
Ooh, armor.
One of them who appear. So let's first off describe these guards. These guards very clearly have the insignia of Row Castle on them. But this one's a little different. Normally, the Row Guard insignia is on one of the shoulder plates.
Okay.
This is a little different. This is dead. This insignia on every one of these soldiers is dead center on the chest plate.
Okay.
and large.
Okay, making notes for the future.
Okay.
Free
There are
armor.
about 25 of them who are surrounding your cart right now.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Oh, that's actually not that bad.
No, it's definitely
What do you
bad.
mean?
It is,
Not
it
that
is that
bad, she
but
says.
It's that bad, but we're gonna get out of this. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna try to.
Oh, we're gonna succeed. Morale is important.
Morale is important.
Morale is useless.
I'm gonna turn to one of the guards.
12 of them
Go ahead.
turn into spears
Okay.
and are immediately pointed in your general direction. At least in a, not a threatening stance, but in a we mean business type of stance.
Okay.
Okay.
Take
The
a-
other one that did not have a spear now in his hand approaches directly from your front. Maybe a little off to the left side, so from the let's say, actually, you know what? Let's say from the driver's side. That would be your side, Marasi.
Mm-hmm. Good morning.
Question. Hood up?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Good morning. We seem to be a little bit lost. We were headed toward Greenstone Parish. Do you know how to get there?
It's late afternoon.
Oh, excuse me. Hang on just a second. Greenstone Parish, you said, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the name of a town.
Yes, I'm making sure I understand the statement correctly.
Yeah. We are clearly merchants heading the wrong direction. We have gotten lost.
You
I'm
don't
gonna turn to one of the
say.
guards.
Oh, well, good
You turn
afternoon.
to
Then.
one of the-
Whatever.
I'm gonna turn to one of the guards, and all gnomish. Well, hello there. I like your armor. It's quite shiny. It's not like any of the armor I've seen in some of the towns I've been in. All of those are quite rusted and a little bit dirty.
One
Oh,
of them begins
look at
to.
that.
One of them begins to speak up, and you clearly see the one who just responded to you, though, give a sharp look in the direction of that guard who was about to speak up, and he stands down and looks back at Marasi. Greenstone Parish, you say?
Yes. We have merchant
You
business
are rather
there.
lost.
I know. I lost my map a long time ago. I thought it was this direction, but I think I took a wrong turn. Could you show us the right way?
I might, except for one small problem.
Well, what do you mean?
By the way, describe how you camouflaged the cart.
We have removed all the camouflage.
Every single bit of it.
Yeah. Oh gosh, we made a
Oh,
terrible
shit.
mistake. Shit. Alright. Bring it.
Come on.
About that, we would show you, except for the fact that there has been a missing. There's been a reporting of a murder in the area. Actually, multiple murders of merchants.
Merchant.
Yeah, and
Wait.
they had a cart very similar to this one, with markings very similar to this one, and he points right at the marking that is very clearly showing on the side of this cart, which you actually are now showing him because you removed the camouflage.
They did? We just bought this cart. You mean it's stolen?
Really?
Well, yeah, we bought this cart. We're headed to Greenstone Parish to go and start our trading business.
Bill of sale, please.
Shit. There is no bill of sale because we bought it. We bought it from this guy on the side of the road. He said it was legit. I don't have very much money. I'm sorry. We're just starting out in the world. I didn't know that was required.
Listen, I think you're going to have to come with us. We might have a few questions for you back in Doveport.
Doveport?
Doveport.
Oh, fuck.
I'm just gonna start looking around confused.
By the way,
By the way,
why are you hiding your face with a hood?
I like hood.
I will I'll pull back like one section of like to like just to show an ear and then put it back. The roads are dangerous sometimes, and it's best that
You showed him an ear?
I did. Yeah.
Every one of the spears are now right in your face.
Well, shit, that was the wrong thing to do.
The head one says, "Well, now we have even more reason to talk with you. Both of you are now under arrest."
Hey, Liz, shouldn't they make a perception check about now?
Perception check about. Oh!
We're
you
trying
should
to
make a
distract
perception
them
check.
from the party. Shush.
You should wait. You should actually make a perception check. This is actually smart.
Make it disadvantage because we're trying to distract them.
You will make it a disadvantage considering that your attention is currently elsewhere. Both of you roll at disadvantage.
Oh, wait, we're making perception, or the guards are.
Both of you are making a perception check at disadvantage.
The guard's attention is solely on us.
Yeah,
I don't think they're
that
going
was
to
the
be paying
point.
attention to anybody else.
That was the point. We wanted to distract them from the party.
Oh
shit.
toss.
Oh.
That is a natural 2.
Rossi.
8?
8.
Hey, at least
Well-
it wasn't that one.
Oh, one toss was a natural 2, so
Yeah, but at least it wasn't a nat 1. He would have
True.
rolled a 0.
wouldn't have mattered.
Well,
Anyway,
I mean, yeah, but like, still embarrassing to roll a 0.
okay. Anyway,
You mean there isn't a giant column of smoke going up to the sky right now?
There probably is, but I'm not noticing it.
you see what appears to be another guard approaching the other guards. He appears to be running from the manor.
Oh, hey, he's back.
The leader of them turns towards him, and apparently he appears to be delivering a report to them. And he speaks at length with this head captain. You can now roll perception at normal on this one.
We can?
Yeah, both of you. Wimtoss and Rossi.
So, how screwed are we?
That depends.
Hang
Let's
on,
see.
I'm gonna lie my way out of it. Don't you worry.
Oh my
Both of you pass this roll.
I think we're just a little bit too far from lying.
Liz, don't make
His-
me
his-
do a thing.
His voice is very low, but you can definitely make out some of what he's saying. Rossi, you can definitely make out what's being said right now.
Okay.
The gist of what they're talking about is he is giving a report of what has happened as the head soldier is looking directly at the large smoke clouds, which you now see rising from where the manor is.
Oh god.
He describes in what appears to be in detail the people who were there, and he asks, and the head captain asks, where did they go? And he says he doesn't know. He came to and everything was on fire.
He kept his word, so that's nice.
Shh. You don't
That's
know
why
that.
That's why you treat your prisoners with respect.
You could just kill
The
them.
guard captain considers these words. You secure the manor. You stay here. He points at half of them to direct them to the manor. Half of them go directly to the manor. You stay. He points to the guard that was at the manor.
We're fucked.
He points to Marossi and Wimtoss. Were those two involved? He looks at them. I don't think so. I don't think I've seen those two before. Those two definitely don't fit the description of anything I saw, so no. This captain nods slowly. Right, so these two are the getaway drivers. Under arrest now.
Getaway drivers? What on earth are you talking about?
And Gnomish, so I'm gonna turn them around and see the hell's going on.
I don't know. I have no idea what's going on here. You would stop two
Where are the
struggling
guards?
merchants trying to get somewhere, trying to start their own lives? You have no reason to hold us.
The guard captain responds in Elvish.
Okay,
Oh god.
sure.
You have sins to atone for.
Can I roll insight for a thing I'm gonna tell you about in a whisper?
If it's what I think it is, you're on the right track. Give me that roll.
Fuck.
If it's what I think it is, give me the roll. Whisper it first before you make the roll.
Oh god, they're all paladins.
Not an insight check. That would be a perception check at advantage.
Okay.
Facial expression. I'll make sure I describe this correctly. Now I want an insight check on top of that. This will be at normal.
Okay.
Oh no.
Not great.
His facial expressions tell you that you are definitely his facial expressions tell you that the moment he saw you as an elf was probably a really bad idea. Beyond that, you can't get any read on him.
question. How fucked are we?
That's a good question.
More fucked as we go.
You?
Give me a second. Hang on.
You may or may
Liz,
not actually be
I
fucked.
need to do a thing.
You're not there. You don't know.
I know I can't,
You
but will
may
I
or may
need to
not
do a
actually
thing?
be fucked. We, on the other hand,
You're the one who attacked the fort.
Yes, I am.
we may or may not be incredibly fucked. We're fucked either way, but we might not be.
Marasi, while you are thinking of things,
Mhm.
let us return to the manor. I will give you some time. Choose your next statements very carefully. As we return to the manor, would everybody who is here kindly give me your well, actually, no, you can actually climb up that rope now, so everybody can make that climb with a simple let's see, let's make it a real simple one, because everybody has that. You still have to make I have to make y'all make some check.
Athletics advantage, or like the thing at advantage.
Acrobatics or athletics at advantage.
I will take that.
I'm falling.
And the DC lowers as well. The DC on this lowers as well. Leaf, yeah, you get up. Tartuffe, you're up.
Rook is going to wait behind for everyone else to go up.
Okay, Kojiro, you're up. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Magnus
can I
is going up next. Magnus stumbles. He's holding up the line. Smiles cannot go up just yet as Magnus is stuck.
Help me, I
on
am
that
tiny.
Help me, tiny one.
Can
Liz.
Actually, wait. I'm sorry. I take that back. The rope did lower the DC. Magnus, you struggle, but you do actually get up. Smiles, you're up. I'm sorry. I forgot about that part because it did lower the DC. Magnus, you're up. Smiles, you're up. But Magnus, you did struggle getting up there.
Noted.
Alright, this is Evoral going up. Acrobatics or athletics?
Yeah, advantaged. That'll be good.
That was not me, Nara.
That wasn't you? Oh, whoops.
That was
I'll fix
me.
that. Oh, I'm sorry.
You're dead.
Rook
Hey,
is going to
Liz.
look over to Jack and tell him get up there.
Okay.
He's AFK currently. I don't have access to his sheet. You have to do it.
I'll take care of Jack. You don't have access to a sheet.
No.
I thought you did. I gave you access to it.
I told you I don't have. I have access to bio and info, but not the rest of it.
I see what happened. I put Wimtoss as opposed to Marasi. I have fixed the problem.
Good job.
Wait, I had access to Jack's sheet.
No, you actually didn't. You could have edited it if you had control of it, and you didn't have ability to. I kind of screwed up. It's fine. Marasi, you have
Oh,
access.
look,
Go
there
ahead.
it is.
Oh yeah, look at that.
And wouldn't you know,
That
I
fi-
have access to 10,000 people's names. And
Yeah.
do acrobatics, yeah?
Acrobatics or athletics, the greater of the two, at advantage. That'll work. Jack is up.
Now it's Rook's turn.
Rook. Before you go, Rook.
Oh, fuck.
Before
Doesn't
you go-
matter.
No. Hang on. I need to give you some information before you go.
Mm-hmm.
You hear the clanging of 6 soldiers' boots. Yes, we see fire. Yes. Yes, we see fire. This fire, however, this fire is not here yet. This fire down here. Oh, okay. Y'all are gonna do this to me. Okay, I see how this is. This fire is not here yet. No, okay, come on. God dang it! What did y'all do? This fire is not here yet. Let's make that perfectly clear. Nor is this fire. Many fire. Such hot. Many Fahrenheit.
Anyways,
Okay,
Rook's going
continue.
to hear the clanging of the boots.
Yeah, Rook is going to hear the clanging of boots. Oh, by the way, I do also need to make a roll for a certain helper. Getting up there. You need to make that roll. Give me a sec. The greater of acrobatics or athletics, it would be.
You know, I should probably apologize to him for brutally killing his buddy. But I don't feel like it.
I don't feel like it. Oh, yeah, he gets up. Yeah, he gets up. He's good. But he got up before this happened. Yeah, you definitely hear the clanging of boots. Yeah. Yeah, they're very familiar boots.
Rook is going to gesture at the others for after he gets off his ass.
So real quick, what you hear? Yeah, you did not pass that roll, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Rook's going to gesture.
By the way, real quick, I can't let you do that just yet because I need to finish.
No, I got you.
You hear them. You definitely hear them shouting nearby. They are definitely right outside the gate. Go ahead now.
All right. Rook is going to gesture to them to everyone above to stay quiet and stay low, effectively telling them to like stealth it. And I guess attack the rope again, trying to get up.
Make the roll again.
Making the roll again. Still at advantage?
Hold that thought. The branch is starting to give. Still, you'll still get advantage.
Okay. Oh, thank God.
You do get up. However, as you're climbing that rope. By the way, this is not here. Nor is this. This is not there. These guards see you climbing that rope. You do get up there, though.
Okay.
Everybody, if that order was given, since that order was given before they entered, anybody who wishes to roll stealth can roll stealth. You would roll it normal. Rook cannot roll this.
Oh, of course. If Vorl will, however.
Yeah, Ivorl can, yeah.
Shit.
I'm hoping.
Everyone just
What
run.
the fuck?
Ooh, look at that 15.
With the -1 as well.
Wow.
Look,
That's for
Ivorl.
Vorl.
Yeah,
That's for
Rook,
Vorl.
Aw.
Rook can't make this roll. Yeah, Rook can't make it, but Ivorl can. Is that everybody?
Well done.
Crap, it was advantage.
That's okay, I'll take the 22. That's fine.
Same thing.
It's the same thing, I'll take it.
That's amazing.
I'll roll it for your guard as well, who rolls a 13. Is that everybody? That should be everybody.
I'm gonna get seen.
Jack has not made the roll. Jack can make the roll.
Oh,
Excuse me.
I just playing Jack.
Yeah, for right now.
Okay.
Since you're
Since
not
Falco
here.
isn't-
Since you're not here.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure out how to avoid going to prison. Give me a second.
Or if you want Wimtoss, to do it. That works.
It's
Okay.
an advantage, but oops.
I'll take the 17, the first roll.
Okay.
That's fine.
Is it possible that the guards are by any chance distracted by the most beautiful bonfire I have ever seen?
Yes, actually, that's why they're going to be rolling at disadvantage on this one.
Oh, that's nice.
You're welcome.
I'm still gonna get seen.
They roll a 10. Smiles. Actually, let's see. They start yelling out at. Let's see.
Look, fire!
They start yelling out. They are definitely yelling out and saying something to the effect of crap! It's that dragon thing.
They also
That's
see me.
Dragonling.
I rolled a
It's the
5.
Dragonling. Oh god, dang it! Wait a second. Report this to the captain. One of them runs off.
Shit.
Why did they see me
Wait, can
as
Tartu
composed
speak?
to Kojiro?
Not you.
Because
fire.
Kojiro. Well, I'll tell you later.
I got seen.
They did see Kojiro.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah. They saw me.
They did see Kojiro.
I'm fucked.
May Tartuffe speak?
So,
This
I'm
is
leaving
like
the
your-
country now.
This is truly your worst case scenario happening, unfolding
Yes.
before your eyes.
Please don't tell me the Doomsday button gets pushed. Please.
The what button?
That button.
That button. Oh, that button. I will just say this button looks very shiny right now.
Shit.
Please,
This button looks very shiny. I've not pushed the button yet, but it looks very shiny.
I request that you not mistake it for a seat cushion.
Oh, no. This button deserves more respect than that. This button deserves much respect. It deserves the type of respect that one would give to, say, I don't know, the type of button that Kojiro fears the most.
This
It is the
button
one
makes
button
me
that I
UFO.
fear.
Tartuffe speak?
It is the
is the
one button
only
that he
button.
fears. The button that makes his world turn sideways before he can turn mine sideways. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a racist
What?
button. No, it is not the Sintana button.
No. It's
No, that was
not.
last
No,
campaign.
that's the button where we start
Yes,
flipping
you
tables.
Anyway, these guards look at you, look at the fire, look at you, look at the fire. Everyone says run. Tartuffe has suddenly been noticed by two of the guards.
They can come, whatever that dwarvish phrase is, to destroy themselves, because I don't remember it from the Hobbit.
One of them yells at the others, "Forget them! They'll get caught later. Let's just put out the fire." They start grabbing buckets and start putting out the fire.
The correct answer is actually to help burning down the thing.
May I point out that the entire second floor is currently on fire, as well as the courtyard. That is made of
Also, Kojiro, if I press the button, it's not the way you think it's gonna happen. It's gonna be better.
I
DM
don't
better is
want that
fire.
button pressed. Period.
Oh, you gave me a shiny button. I like this button.
I know I
It is
gave you a
nice
shiny
and
button. You're
shiny.
not supposed
It
to be
is-
pressing that yet.
Oh, I'm not. I haven't pressed it yet, but it is a very shiny button.
Rook is going to
Yes.
turn to Kojiro
Mhm.
here.
Uh-huh.
And considering what he said in chat, I'm assuming he said that like just out loud in character.
I said that in character, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to say,
Yeah, no, I'm
Then-
not waiting. I am bolting.
By the way, Kojiro, you don't know
GTFO.
if you were noticed or not. Just want to point that out. You don't know.
Ah, okay.
They pointed directly, however, at Smiles.
And I'm right next to Smiles.
Yeah, but they don't. You don't know if they noticed you or not.
I rolled a 5.
You rolled a 5 on stealth. If you want to roll perception to see if that was the case, I'll allow
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I will.
I'll let you roll perception. I'll give the perception because there are
Yeah, no,
gameplay
I
reasons
don't
why
know if
I
they
will
saw
allow
me.
it. No, you don't know. Yeah,
Okay. So
there are
retcon
background
what I
reasons
just
why
said.
he can make that roll.
Yeah.
so you're going to retcon what you said there.
Yes.
Rook is still going to like starting to move off into the woods, like point to Kojiro and like tell him to like kind of follow, and saying quietly over to him, "Do you want them to know we were here, or do we ambush?"
We leave.
Rook's gonna nod,
Morasi and
just
Wintoss
follow.
should still be along the road.
Quiet voice, right? Or is this
Yes.
Quiet
okay,
voice.
Just making sure. Okay.
Rook immediately turns to him and says, "That's what I'm worried about."
We gotta find them, get them out of here, then we worry about where we go next.
Ambush it is.
Not
So,
now.
While all of you are
Find them
planning
first.
that fun times, let's return to Marasi and Wimtoss, who are dealing with problems of their own. So, Marasi, Wimtoss,
Yes.
what's your next move?
Okay, so he just said that I have crimes to atone for in Elvish, yeah?
You have sins
Sorry, I have sins to atone for.
to atone for in Elvish.
Yeah.
And it was very distinctly in Elvish.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's a good idea. I will talk back to him in Elvish. And ask him
Okay.
if it's solely the sin of being an elf, or if there's something else.
That is actually a fantastic question. You know exactly what you did. Roll insight. Normal. Only Marasi.
Yeah. I don't think Wimtoss speaks Elvish is the other thing. Do you?
No, I don't.
Lovely.
Marasi.
Wintoss plans on learning it, though.
Insight. Normal. Oh!
Oh, damn.
Ah.
I am very, very upset.
You have absolutely no idea what he means by that. As far as you can tell, he's probably a racist
Yeah, people are like that.
against elves.
Rude.
You know, a lot of people seem to be that way towards you right now.
I know.
A lot of people hate you because you're an elf. It sucks, okay?
Yeah.
It's terrible. And just...
A lot of people
it's
who
the worst
hate
feeling in the world.
tieflings too.
Well, not as much
But
as
not
they hate elves
not as much.
right now. So
They loathe elves.
yeah.
They despise tieflings.
Anyway, go ahead.
There's connotation.
Alright. I will keep talking to him in Elvish, I suppose, then.
Okay.
The sins of my people should not be worthy of my own detainment.
Except that's not the sins we're referring to.
Okay, that's this is really not good, guys.
And he points directly to the burning manor.
I look up in shock and
it's
surprise,
not
having
just
not
that.
seen this manor before on fire.
And not just that. Roll performance just for shits and giggles.
Oh!
A crit
damn it!
fail.
You give the most phony shocked face in the history of shocked faces. You're like, why I never?
I am the worst bard right now.
Shit. Yeah.
Nutella.
Jesus.
I'm gonna die, you guys. you
No,
guys
not
are
if I
in
can stop it.
You and I are gonna die with you.
Yeah, we're going to prison, you guys.
We can do this two ways. We can do this the easy way. Or we can do this the way in which you end up 6 feet in the ground. Take your pick. And those spears are looking rather pointy and in your face right now, Marasi. Every single one of them are in your face.
Did he switch
Actually,
back to comedy?
surprisingly, none of them are in Wimtoss's face. Only Marasi's.
Wimtoss, go distract.
Okay.
punch.
I'm
one
just
in
gonna
the-
sit next to her, and I'm gonna prepare myself to do stupid shit.
Oh,
Are you
no.
what? I need to know what you're prepping. Are you? Wait, let me rephrase that.
I'm just perfecting. I'm just gonna get closer to her. I'm gonna scoot a little bit closer to her.
Okay.
More of a defensive, like,
Okay.
posture, noticing the spears.
Okay.
Did he switch
Your
back to
choice,
common
Elf.
that last one?
Yeah, he's common. Yeah, he
Okay.
only said the one statement in Elf. Yeah.
Okay.
The sins, the sins comment was in Elvish. Everything else has been in common.
Okay, great. I personally would rather the one that I don't die. The scenario that I don't die is the good scenario. But know that you're doing the wrong thing in this case. You're detaining an innocent person. And I hope it stays on your conscience.
Hmm.
If I lie hard enough, I can get out of this.
We'll see about that.
I don't know.
By the way, Marasi.
Mm-hmm.
That, by the way, was said by the guard captain, or the row captain. Roll perception at advantage because of background. You know that fight or flight mechanic that normally goes off in your head when certain things happen?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's going off right about now.
Uh-huh.
By the way, would you happen to know someone by the name of Marasi?
Wait. There's a thing attached to this that I think you're forgetting.
Which
No,
one am I
unplug my
forgetting?
mic real quick. Give me one
Which
second.
one am I forgetting? Oh, that's right. Excuse me. One moment. I need to double check something. That's right, not Marasi. That's right. I said the wrong name. Would you happen to know someone by the name of, Nira? Yes, I remember. I forgot about that part. I'm sorry. Would you happen to know someone by the name of Nira?
Never heard of her.
Right.
Who the hell's Mir? I'm gonna say Gnomish.
I have eyes locked with the guard.
Guard captain looks over at one of the other
I am not
soldiers.
paying attention to Wimtoss right now. I'm sorry, buddy.
One of the guard captain looks over at one of the soldiers. The soldiers tells him he wants to know who Nira is. Funny story about this Nira elf. She's a tricky one. Very, very tricky indeed. You see, there are some important people in the world. Important people that would like to see you face justice, shall we say. And not just him. And he points to the symbol on the side of the cart. You see, this Nira person, she is definitely a talented individual, a talented weaver of words. A weaver of words that somehow magically disappeared off the face of the planet. Or at least so she would think we would have her believe, or have us believe, but she is very, very tricky, and she's been hiding. I believe she is somebody who has been hiding in plain sight. Would you not agree, Elf? She is of your kind. You would know, would you not?
You would judge all elves off the behavior of one person? How ignorant and rude.
I would judge that burning. I would judge the burning building of a royal family member off of you.
That I had nothing to do with.
And yet here you are.
I just happened
trying
to be
to go
here.
towards
I got
Greenstone.
lost.
Yeah, you got lost, all right. Got lost on the other side of the island. Funny about that. It's one thing to say justice ensues.
I have words on that later. I'll be mad at you later for that. I'm busy now.
Wait, say that again?
Be mad at Smiles later. Continue.
Oh. Okay. It's one thing to get lost, but lost to another side of the nation? Huh.
His roads all look the same.
You know, you're right. You're probably not that near a person. You're probably not. But all the same, you are party to a stolen cart and party to a burning building belonging to the royal family. All the same, perhaps you'd like to come with us so we can clear this situation up?
I've already told you. We bought the cart off of this guy. He told us it was legit. I just
Those
got
spears
here.
are now at your neck.
That's fine.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, those spears are at your neck.
In Gnomish. Well, y'all seem to have a translator, but crap. Sorry about that.
ahead. It's fine.
As she said, we bought the cart off of a merchant on the road. We did not know the history of the cart. He said the symbol on that cart was just some embellishment, and he made us pay a little bit more for it. We didn't know it was a mark of an owner. We're coming from some port on the other side of the island, on this side of the island. I don't know the name, I don't know where it was. I just know we showed up on a boat, and we started our way to Greenstone Parish. We found the cart, the person on the side of the road, and we had just enough to buy the cart. He didn't, and we got lost. There was a storm. We thought we were still on our way. And then you found us. And then... Okay? That is the truth.
You said all this in Gnomish?
Yes.
Very good. Give me a second. The guard that you expect is after you finish making your statement, translates every statement that you just made to the guard captain.
I'm saying this Gnomish because I can understand Common, but I can't speak it.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. I want to make sure you are understanding what's going on here.
I'm saying because
yeah,
I want to.
Oh, it's totally fine. Yeah, it's totally fine. Okay.
We had nothing to do with that fire. We had nothing to do with any of crap. We were lost.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you're trying to put on my friend, but she is not who she says she is, and we are not lying. We are merchants trying to start.
The guard that you expect to translates that information to the guard captain. Yes, I did stop the music.
I'm staring intently at the guard cap.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
No, we're not.
So stupid.
You hear a voice you haven't heard yet in this world.
Oh, joy.
That asshole.
Excuse me, sir. Who are you?
Liz, one
Jeez.
question before they do that.
Uh-huh.
Just one question.
Uh-huh.
Is he going to be more of a happy reunion when he sees Rook, or is it more of the oh shit run reunion?
Let me get to that question in just a moment because I need to describe this person to Marasi and Wimtoss. A rather portly fellow approaches you. He appears to be a very wealthy man and shows it. Like, he is opulent and gives no fucks. He is fairly short, actually. About maybe just under 5 feet tall. Very short man. Very portly. Doesn't look like he could run very far. But my goodness, does this man have rings on his fingers and all sorts of opulently dressed and everything. He could probably pass for a royal if he wanted to. He is definitely bald. Completely bald. No hair on his head. But definitely sports a massive beard. If any was just yeah, okay, perfect. He introduces himself to both of you. I am Bashar, and that is my cart, and you will give it back now.
And Nomish, then take it.
Now hold on here, my partner.
Okay.
If this is his cart, and this was obviously a mistake, then he should have it back.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that. Then we're gonna give you the cart back.
Darn, I was hoping we would stick with the first way.
No.
We're not that dumb.
No.
We might be lying our asses off, but we're not that dumb.
He looks at this captain. He ponders for a moment. The guard captain looks back at him. Your property, your choice. He thinks for a moment.
Sir, it was an honest mistake.
We didn't know. All in Nomish.
I thought
That's what I'm
I was
talking.
in
I know I am.
Right.
Everything I'm saying is in Nomish.
Yeah, I got you. Translations are going on, by the way.
Got it.
You're darn right you're giving me the cart. You're right, you're giving me the cart back. You're also going to give me everything that was in the cart, I would assume?
We received the cart empty. The stuff in it is our belongings. Also, the horse didn't come with the cart. That was also ours.
Yours, you say?
As it's a misunderstanding, I would like to take my things, and you may have your cart back.
Guard captain, what is the law regarding, horse and cart? Guard captain responds, I do believe they are of one property, are they not?
In that case, then take the horse as well. We'll take our things out of the cart.
But if my things weren't in there, then I do believe that I am entitled to fair compensation, am I not, guard captain? You are quite right. What things were in your cart?
Alright, Smosh
let's
is gonna
see.
kill us.
There were quite a few things as I was
Yeah,
having
a couple of weird healing potions, a sleeping bag, and a suit of armor. That's it.
is what's in the cart right now, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Okay, hang on just a second because Bashar is responding. Let's see. I was actually taking a lot of foodstuffs over to the port city where you came from. There was a lot of food. You see, there's definitely a lot of people who are starving in other areas of the world, and we were trying to do a humanitarian mission. That was probably about 200 gold worth of rations? Marassi and Wimtoss, did either of you look in the cart before it was... If I remember correctly, neither of you actually looked in the cart
I know I had
when it was
written,
taken.
I had written in
List.
the card at one
So when
point.
we took the cart, it only had like a tent and a sleeping roll
Correct.
and stuff
That's
in
not the point. That's not the point. You did write in the cart. You can both make the roll because you were both in the cart when everything went down. Marassi and Wimtoss, you would both know he is lying off his ass.
But lying would not be the best thing in this situation.
No, it wouldn't be.
That's... Oh, see, that's out of character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of character, we're not supposed to know what happened when the cart first came out of his possession because that would mean that we took it. So
Yeah.
we don't know anything.
Yeah.
We know how to be good thieves. Deny everything.
Hey, what about
Deny,
the
deny,
other
deny.
group?
Hang on.
We're trying to get to them.
Hang on. Y'all are gonna love this. Y'all are gonna love this because let's go ahead and take everybody back out the world map because we don't need that map anymore. The merchant says, so you see, regardless, somebody has to pay for the food that was taken from this cart, and seeing as how these two thieves are currently in possession of the cart, I would say that the current holders of the cart would be the ones held responsible for said repayment. Would that not be true, guard captain?
Thieves, sir. I ask that you amend that statement, as I have stolen nothing. I bought this cart fair and square, and it was empty when I got it. If you have issue, find the actual thieves.
Right, about that. The merchant just waves his hand and dismisses your statement. Says, guard captain, I apologize for putting you in this position to arrest these two terrible thieves or whatnot, but I do appreciate your cooperation in helping me in this most important matter. By the way, at this time, everybody who's in the party is arriving from the north
Okay.
of where the cart is. You're arriving out from a forested area.
Liz,
Is everyone who is
Hold that
stealth
thought.
still stealth?
Let me finish my statement because I want every one of you who is coming out of the forest right now. In fact, I want everyone in the party right now to roll perception.
Even Wimtoss Marossi?
Wimtoss and Marossi may roll this. Anybody coming out of the forest would roll this at disadvantage. Wimtoss and Marossi would roll this at normal
Wait,
because of distance.
isn't
There we go.
isn't that one guy coming?
Oh, what?
Isn't
The
that
one
one that
messenger
ran
who went
away?
back from the Burning Manor.
He's already there.
No, not advantage, disadvantage.
That's okay. Disadvantage. I'll let you re-roll that.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
okay, so what is noticed and what isn't?
By the way, first off, Naura, who is that first one for? Is that for Rook or Ivoral?
Oh, for Rook. Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot to roll Ivorals.
Okay, thank you.
To roll Ivorals.
Oh,
here,
great.
Sorry.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy that was Rook. I'm just gonna say this right now. So that second one was Ivoral, correct?
That second one is Evoral, yeah.
Okay.
I should really swap the names. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Okay. Rook
Mm-hmm.
and Magnus. Both of you pass. And I'm so glad that Rook can bear witness to this. For what you see is a man whom you are not happy to see. With several, and everybody can see this part of it, by the way. Hang on just a moment on that question, Kojiro. First off, let me explain what everybody sees. Everybody sees 6 guards with their spears pointed directly at Marasi, at her throat, I might add. Basically, if Marasi moves, one of them is going to be jammed in her throat. Currently, no spears are pointed at Wimtoss. One of them appears to be in charge with no weapon. Besides him, by the way, all of these guards are wearing very clearly. You remember the guards that you saw back at the manor, the ones that came in, Rook? Yeah, same thing. You think this might be the rest of their regiment? Hang on, let me finish. You also see a man you are not happy to see, and Kojiro, you would also recognize this man.
Sweet.
You're not happy to see him.
No, I'm gonna ruin his day too.
No, hang on, hold that thought for a moment, because Rook, Ivoral, and Kojiro would recognize this man. He's a very, very shady man. Probably a man you would not want to see the rest of your life. Rook, you would have had a very sour dealing with him. In fact, he stiffed you on a payment.
Oh, he stiffed us on several payments.
Several payments, in fact. And in fact, you would know that this man has a reputation about him. A reputation that would be very, very sour amongst the Silver Hand.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, this guy is a avoid at all costs listing within the Silver Hand.
Lovely.
Oh, you're going to enjoy this next part.
One quick question.
This next part before
first.
Okay, go ahead.
Is everyone who was in stealth still in stealth, or
yes?
May we
I'm coming out of stealth.
Don't have to reroll.
We're still stealth.
Don't have to reroll.
No, don't come out of stealth.
I'm coming out.
Okay, hang on. I have to finish this part because this doesn't. You can't do anything because all this happens before you get into before you can react. Then you can act. His name is Bashar. The 3 of you know this. And Bashar has pulled something out of his coin purse. Would you like to know, Rook, what he has pulled out of his coin purse? I'll give you 3 guesses, and the first 2 don't count.
I'm guessing it's a silver hand coin.
It is a silver coin. And by the way, Magnus, you would also notice this. Nobody else notices this.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can proceed, party.
Don't
Liz,
come out
I'm
of
gonna
stealth.
come out of stealth. I'm assuming
Why?
Bashar recognizes me.
You come out of stealth.
Swear to
By the way,
God.
some of the
Push
party
this
has
cart.
been noticed already. And,
Rook is going to.
Go ahead.
Rook is going to kind of like quietly stay back and whisper to the rangers, like the range characters, especially to Evoral as well, to aim for the guard captain and those near Marasi.
You would notice that every single guard is near Marasi.
Well,
with a spear pointed at her throat. Oh, okay.
Kojiro?
Before you do anything, Kojiro, you can make your action and then I act. Yeah,
I'm gonna do a thing.
Oh my god.
Everyone's gonna be focused on me for it. I don't care.
I get the feeling.
In character,
yeah.
you will relinquish this cart, for I am Kojiro Zakaza, former elite of Rem. And unless you want to die, I suggest you run.
Hold on. Repeat that statement one more time, please. This is DM asking you to repeat that statement.
Which part of it?
All of it. Repeat the whole statement. I want to make sure I heard
you
it correctly.
You relinquish this cart and these 2, for I am Kojiro Zakaza, former elite warrior of Rem. And unless you want to die, then run.
Oh shit. He's not bluffing.
Every one of the guards' heads turns towards Kojiro. The guard captain looks at Kojiro. Bashar starts talking. He says, "Who cares about so?" And then he looks over at you and he just stops dead in his tracks. He has that oh shit look in his face.
So, Bashar, whose cart is this?
This is.
I think it's mine
my
right
cart.
now.
This
I think
is
it's mine
my
right
cart.
now.
This is my
Really? You think it's yours right now? I'm walking up to him as I'm saying this.
Oh, shit's about to get real. Oh, here we go. Kojiro,
You think it's your cart? Well, how about you start repaying all those deals? Because I think you owe some people
tell
some
me
money.
how you're walking towards him.
Oh, I'm walking in there with pride. No shits given.
No, I mean in relationship to the cart.
Question: where's the
I'm like,
attention of
no,
the guards?
no.
Place a hand on it.
I need
I'm
Kojiro to
I'm
continue
showing
this.
my nobility. I'm showing
hand
it in
on
how
the
I'm
cart?
talking and acting.
You put your hand on the cart, is that correct?
Yes.
One of the guards that's nearest to you removes his spear from Marasi's neck and starts pointing it in your direction, and the guard captain immediately yells, "Stop."
Seems someone knows when they're in a losing battle.
The guard that was starting to
That
point
is
his
not what I
spear at
wanted.
you immediately stops, but does not return his spear towards Marasi, nor does he turn his spear any further towards Kojiro. Now, whoever was talking after Kojiro can talk.
Where's the guards' attention?
Guard's attention right now is squarely on Kojiro. Every single one of them. 5 spears still at Marasi's throat. 1 spear halfway in between Marasi and Kojiro. Every head is turned towards Kojiro right now.
Do
Kojiro
we
is
have a
on
clue?
Marasi's side, correct?
No. You will continue with the thought. Nobody else talks. Go ahead. Whoever was talking first, whoever was asking the question, keep going.
Okay.
Not you.
may
Somebody else
be-
was
not me.
talking.
Okay, thank you. I needed that.
Somebody else asked the
Kojiro
question.
is on
though.
Marasi's side,
Yes.
correct?
Yeah. Kojiro is on. No, they would be coming from your side, Wimtoss.
Okay, never
So
mind.
the one closest to you.
Never mind.
Okay.
There goes my...
Serenity's gonna walk up by Kojiro
Uh huh.
and
Continue.
pull Tartuffe along and whisper, "Weapon."
Rook, I'm going to ask from Rook's perspective, do the Rangers have a clear shot?
Do
Which
the
is
Rangers have a clear shot? Against the guard question. Let me check the stealth checks right now. Give me just a second. Because I need to make a roll to see if yay or nay on things. Checking. Give me a
That was
second.
a while ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah.
I
I think the only two that got noticed was Smiles and me.
Yeah, but now I have to make a different roll because this is a new group.
Yeah.
Is the
Mhm.
problem?
Would they roll
Shouldn't it be a
disadvantage
disadvantage
because they're
considering-
focused on me?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's focus elsewhere, so it would be a disadvantage. You are correct. I am simply for the. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. For the guards, yes. For the guard captain, no.
Okay.
For Bashar, yes. That's all I'm. I'm kind of rolling this 3 different ways. 2 of them. I'm gonna make 2 rolls here. 1 at disadvantage. Yeah, it's a definite no. Whoever rolled the 5 earlier, you're spotted. I think that was Kojiro,
Yeah, that was me.
but you already
That
broke,
was
so
me.
nobody who's in stealth
Yeah.
right now is spotted on that one. Perception, second perception check. Is it normal? Oh, that's still a no. That's still a no.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2 for 2.
so. I heard Ranger.
Hang on. Yeah, you're back. I see. Welcome back. You did hear Ranger.
Yeah,
You
guys
missed
are
us.
basically stealthed in a forest and are about to put the hammer down on this group.
That was not supposed to be an advantage. Give me a second.
Oh, hi.
Is
Hang
it
on.
Is it earbud?
It's an earbud.
Hello, love.
Woo!
Hey.
Let me try this one more time. Perception. Who rolled a 9 before? I believe that was Smiles. Smiles, you were
Yes.
spotted.
Yes.
By Bashar. To answer your question now, the answer, if you're talking about the guard captain, is yes. If you're talking about Bashar, no. If you're talking about the guards that are pointing their spears at Marasi, you think you can get a clear shot on 2 of them. If you're talking about the one that's kind of halfway between Kojiro and Marasi, the answer is definitely yes. In fact, that one is the closest.
In that event, Rook is going to kind of like nod to the others, like giving the order take the shot, especially on the guard captain.
As you yell that,
Not
or as
yell,
you say that, I'm sorry, not
quietly.
yell that, say that, yeah. As you say that, Bashar yells out at the guards, "He's got reinforcements!" and points right at Smiles. Just Smiles. The guards turn, see Smiles. The guards turn their head, see Smiles. One of them immediately pulls his spear away from Marasi's throat and points towards Smiles.
I'll repeat again to all. Do you want to die, or do you want to live?
Is that an intimidation roll on that? I smell?
Yes, it is.
It would normally be an intimidation roll, except for one small, minor detail. One very, very, very small, minor detail. Oh, you thought these plot twists were done.
I'll drop more on you.
Hang on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's here.
I'm
Do
going out
I
of
know
weapons
this
in front of him.
person?
I'm going to fucking kill him.
Is he a bodybuilder?
I'm going to
Oh,
fucking
I
kill that
hate you.
concubine. I'm
I
going out of
hate
weapons.
you.
I tell Serenity to
hate
stay put.
you.
I'm telling her
I
to stay
hate
put.
you.
I'm telling you both to stay put right now.
A tiefling
You
appears as if magically right out of thin air behind the guard captain.
So
I'm going out of weapon form.
So, who is this tiefling I have the pleasure of meeting?
Kojiro! You would
Kojiro,
recognize
you know,
him.
Yeah, you know who he is.
You would
Hello,
recognize
Everest.
him.
Oh.
Yes. Smiles, you would also recognize this person.
Hey.
I recognize this person.
No, he
Yeah,
teleported
you met
away
him.
before that time.
Yeah, you met him at Row Castle.
No, he wasn't there at the time.
Oh, he wasn't there. Never mind. I'm sorry. Never mind.
Oh, this is the
Would I
consort.
still recognize him?
Yeah, you would recognize him, Kojiro. You would definitely.
Okay.
And Leaf and Serenity and Tartuffe. Oh, you know exactly.
I mean, you
this
could-
is, you can speak as much as you want right now, Tartuffe.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to look exactly up at Everest, and I'm just going to charge him, pick him up, and just body slam him into the ground. And
Before
hold him
you do that, because that would be considered a aggressive act. By the way, before you do that, because Naura did ask, you were asking if the shot could be taken. You do have a clear shot. It would normally be at disadvantage, however, because you were getting the drop, you would get advantage normally on the drop, which means you are rolling at normal. Based on distance, you are out. Let's see, at distance, let's see. Yeah, you would be rolling at normal on this because you would be stealth and outside of your normal range.
So do Wimtoss,
Kill him.
Evoral, and who else do I have?
Every single ranged character has stealth because the only one that does not have stealth right now is Smiles. Smiles has been spotted. Everybody else is in
No,
stealth.
I'm asking if they
No.
want to take the shot. So is Evoral saying yes? Is Jack going to say yes? And Magnus as well?
You,
sorry, what are we
if you
asking?
choose to, okay. Magnus is saying yes. Before anybody takes any shots, I want confirmation of what's about to happen.
Well,
Because
I
I
would
have
like to.
Jack, I need
Okay,
to know
Jack.
what are you going to do?
Who else is with us?
I'm sorry. I'm kind of just been. Look, Jack's been, tripping out on the fact that he has an owl now. By the way, have we taken a long rest? Because I think we're still
No,
turning.
you haven't.
No, we have not.
Oh my god, we have no spells, and you want to start a fight. Who the fuck's idea was this?
Oh, this
We're
fight
not
has
starting the
already-
fight. The
this
fight
fight
just
has-
showed up.
This fight is already. Somebody is already taking the shot. So an aggressive action is happening regardless.
Oh.
Before
Mhm.
Magnus, before you take the shot, I need a decision from Jack. Are you taking a shot or not?
Well, if we're starting to fight, better start with your best foot forward. Yeah.
Magnus,
Yes.
what invocations did you take? Refresh my memory.
Oh, yes. Okay. I guess that matters.
It does in this situation, yes.
I took Agonizing Blast and Armor of Shadows.
Agonizing Blast.
Yeah, I can see you looking at
Okay,
it.
so in that case, yeah, I had to double check.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you would roll this at normal, not advantage. Okay, I had to check to see if you would have the range you would need. The answer is no. Both of you roll at normal.
Okay.
So who else do we have? That should be everyone that's ranged and is in the area.
Yeah, I can't do anything for you guys right now.
Pasta, I have a question. I posted it.
Question, Jack. How was shouldn't wrestle? He found it pretty quick.
Really?
He found it while y'all were out trying to burn the mansion. He was out finding an owl.
He was with us when we burned down the mansion.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
no,
back
yeah,
at the
he was
time.
back.
While you were busy
Interrogating the guard.
what happened
Yes.
was you were busy interrogating the guard. Y'all had fisticuffs. Jack was like, screw y'all, I don't have time to babysit. Went out, found an owl, stepped in deer poo, and basically about, I would say about 2 hours have passed since the fight.
By the way, I found my inner owl while I was at it. I
Yes.
really know how to twitch my head the right way now.
I would say 2, maybe
And we
3
don't have a short
hours.
rest.
Let's say 3 hours have passed.
So
That
we
would
don't
be
have
fair.
a short rest at all.
No, nobody's had to. Well, let me rephrase that. If
No
you
one took
wanted
a
to
long
take,
rest.
Jack would not have had a short rest. Marasi would have had a short. Actually, let's say Jack would not have. Everybody else would have had a short rest,
Alright.
but not a long rest. You
May
can
I
spend
spend
one hit
a-
die. Yeah, you can do a 1 hit dice for heals. Yeah,
Nice.
Thank God.
yeah, you can do 1 hit
Oh wait,
dice.
that means
Oh,
we
that's
have spell
great.
slots as well. Isn't that right?
Yeah,
Uh,
we do. We do.
us
We don't
warlocks.
use them.
Yeah, so basically everybody but Jack would get the short rest.
Yay!
We can
Question,
only
is my
spend
owl-
one. We can't spend 2.
You can only do 1.
Question: is my owl able to help me at all, or is he just there for right now, shelling out?
No, you can use the owl to help, but the owl would have had to have closed the distance, which
No,
means...
I'm gonna use him for perception, really only. Like
Oh,
I'm talking
okay.
that stuff.
Oh yeah, you can use the owl. That's totally fine.
Oh, awesome.
Okay.
I have a question.
Hmm.
We had a long rest between the fight with the to get the cart back and then getting to the villa.
You would have had a short rest because that fight, I believe, would have taken about 50. Let's say the fight and the immediate aftermath was about 15 minutes. You would have left the area I'm talking about the immediate aftermath. So basically, Jack and them having that, or Kojiro and Rook having that fight.
No. The one to get the cart back. Way back near Doveport. I think you said yes. Because somehow I didn't adjust my hit points. It says I have 6. That has to be wrong. There's no way that's right.
No, you took a long rest. You had a long rest.
Okay. So I had hit
Yeah,
points
you
I had
did
to-
then. Yeah, I remember which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
That was definitely a long rest.
So that would mean I have a long rest as well?
No. That was back at before you went to the villa. So that was before the villa fight.
I wasn't a part of the villa fight.
Yeah.
Right, but I'm saying
So you're
before the
fine.
villa fight, to clarify the resting,
Yeah. So we
Okay.
have our hit points.
everybody had a long rest before some of you went to get the cart. The whole party had a long rest at that point. That was the last long rest y'all had. Was outside Doveport.
Okay.
That was after some of you were escaping the monastery, and the rest of you were approaching Doveport on horseback to get the cart.
Or elk.
Got it.
Yeah, so again, I'm just clarifying. Everybody but Jack has now had a short rest between last session and this session.
It's okay, guys.
Jack
You got
would not have had a
naked
short
now.
rest. But now you have an owl. And that's better than a short rest, right?
It really is.
So
I can agree with that.
let's go ahead. The 2 snipers,
3.
Several.
3 snipers. Whoever is taking the shot, you'll take it at normal based on range. Take a shot. I'm
Take a shot,
assuming
Piglet.
I need to confirm who is the shot going against. Is it the guard captain, the guards, Bashar? Who are you taking the shot at? You do not have a clean shot at Bashar, though.
Question: would he be able to see me?
He can only see. You don't know that. Actually, you don't know that.
I'm trying to figure out because this might be a sneak attack if that's the case. If he does not see me,
You don't know that right now. You could roll perception to find that out.
do you mind if I roll perception?
You can go ahead. Yeah, you can go ahead and roll
By the way,
perception.
are we in the trees?
No. You are. You can declare yourself in the trees. That would be within 120.
That sounds like a good
You would be at the
idea.
very edge. Yeah, you'd be at the very edge.
I don't see the map. I'll just see like the world.
There's no
that
map.
way.
Yeah, there's no map for this just yet.
Oh, gotcha.
'Cause I did not think this was going to happen. So
You did this quick. Okay.
Hang on.
see, I knew something.
Sorry.
You have no idea.
I didn't roll that right because if I'm in the trees, then I get perception advantage.
Yeah, give me one more roll then.
Gustav, it's 11:50. Do we really want to start a combat round?
You're not starting a combat round. I'm doing this intentionally because I need to set this up for next week.
Fair enough.
It seems like he has no idea that you're there, but you don't have a clean shot against him. In fact, if you tried to shoot him, there's too many things in the way to hit him.
I see. Okay, so I need to move up.
Wait, question.
Are you aiming for Bashar? Because right now you would have no way. You would have no way to reposition yourself. With this is just DM speak right now. You would have no way to reposition yourself to take a shot of that magnitude with these shots going out.
Okay, question. Who's are we aiming for the person closest to Marasi? Are we able to see them?
So let me lay out the battlefield for you one more time. There are 6 guards with spears pointing in various directions. All 6 of them are surrounding the cart. You have all the spears pointed for the spears, all of them on the opposite side of you, basically the driver's side, pointed at Marasi. One of them on the passenger side, pointed at Marasi. The guard closest to Kojiro has his spear pointed halfway between Kojiro and Marasi. The other one that's in between that guard and the other guard on that side has turned around and his spear is pointed at Smiles. There's also a guard captain who is on his own a little bit. You do have a clear shot against him and the 3 guards that are on the passenger side. You do not have a clean shot against anything else. You also would not be able to reposition yourself to get a clean shot against anything else.
Okay, I will aim for the guard captain that I can shoot at.
Make attack rolls. The snipers make attack rolls. Go right ahead. Give me attack rolls, all of you.
Wait, that was wrong. Or was that right?
That was correct.
Wow, that was
Supposed to
really
be normal because you're at distance. That is beyond your normal distance.
Okay.
Hello.
The king has returned.
Headshot.
Is that?
Sorry, guys.
I
can you
need-
go see?
I'm
Wasn't
just
it?
gonna say right now, I need no further rolls. We can just shut that down right now.
That was at the
Oh.
guard captain?
That was on the guard captain. Listen, just because he's a guard captain doesn't mean that he's healthier than or has more ability to protect his head than anybody else. Also, this guard captain, for all of his smarts, you know, when you shoot someone in the face, typically they tend to die. Okay? They
have roll at
typically.
least roll.
You can go ahead and roll. That's fine.
No, earbud's back, so I wanted to.
Oh
let her
yeah,
at least do
earbud.
something.
Yeah, go ahead, earbud. Give a roll if you want to. You can get some overkill if you want.
Roll attack, if you will.
Unless you want to attack another guard.
At normal. Yeah, attack. No, it has to be called shots were against. The magic attack, like Ray of Frost or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Range attacks.
Range attack, yeah.
Think magic. Think your magic. There you go.
At normal, if you would please, not disadvantage. Oh, that spell's 30 feet only? 30 feet, that's outside of 30 feet. This one is at about, this distance is about 100 feet.
Oh, well then, that's good to know.
Yeah,
Question.
I'm sorry, I want to make sure that's, so I can retcon your Witch Bolt. Yeah, your distance about 100.
So, Ray of Frost.
You have nothing, okay.
What? What's the range on Ray of Frost?
Wait.
Also 30 feet.
Good.
It's 30 feet. Or 60.
60.
Oh, okay
Yeah,
then.
you're at 100. That's okay because the 100 shots is good enough. The guard captain sees an arrow whiz right in front of his face. He turns towards where the shot came from, and all of a sudden a blast just goes right into his face, absolutely disintegrating part of his face. And he just, where he stands, he just kind of stands there for a couple seconds, and his body just falls backwards just right after that. He's dead on impact. Every other guard now removes their spear from the throat of Marasi. Oh, actually, no, they don't remove the spear from Marasi. They turn, and they're like, oh, shit.
Kuchu will take this
Make your move.
intimidation tactic.
And Bashar is like, oh shit, 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 protect me, protect me, protect me. And he is just running around like a chicken with his head cut off. And Ebris just backhands Bashar and says, you will calm down now.
Make Tartuffe speak.
Almost.
Um,
Almost.
I-
Almost. Guards, it seems your captain has fallen. That does, I believe that does mean that I am now your acting captain.
Try me.
And as your acting captain, I order all of you to stay your spears and leave this field now. The guards look very confused. They're panicking, they're confused, but this is the first thing that's made sense all day to them. And they're like, you know what? Screw it. And every one of the guards leaves the battlefield. Bashar is looking really pissed. It's like, that's my fuck. And Bashar just backhands him again, knocking him to the floor. And he says, "You will shut your mouth now, peasant."
You're one to talk, Empress.
May Tartuffe speak?
Tartuffe can speak now.
Oh, thank fucking God. Okay. I am going to charge at Eberus.
Everything you're about to do, we're going to save for next time.
Can I at least finish what I'm going to do?
You can finish what you're going to do. You can declare your statement, certainly.
I'm just going to look at Eberus and be like, you are dead. I'm going to run at him, lay a hand on him, and then basically do inflict wounds on his face.
Woo,
You cannot do that until the start of combat next session.
I realize that, but that's basically what I'm going to do.
Okay. What's going to happen is pre-round 1, there will be 2 turns that will be had. Tartuffe and Serenity will get a free turn, and Ebrus will get a free turn. The order of which will be declared by initiative. And then we will start round 1 from there. There will be a fight next session.
Uh-huh.
I will tell you that I would like, if possible, to start this fight early. I'd like to start this fight, if possible, about 15 minutes early. If we can't, that's fine. We'll start at the normal time, but if we can, let's start about 15 minutes early.
But really what you're saying is you want to do an hour.
What I'm saying here is that this fight is going to be consequential. I would highly recommend everybody show up on time. So if we can't do the early start, the on-time start is fine. But let's try to be on time, folks, this time. So, and by that I mean y'all are gonna enjoy the fight. So I knew that fight was gonna happen. That's gonna end the session.
Okay.
Just as I just dropped Kojiro's backstory nuke, anyone even gonna want to roll that intelligence check?
I survived, and I'm not going to jail.
Earbud,
You're welcome. You're
First off, we're gonna be
welcome.
Jailbirds.
Earbud, no problem. I totally get it. That's why we have the buddy system. No problem at all. Things happen. If you had to miss compared to next week, this week versus next week, this was the one that was totally fine. You're fine. You're gonna see a lot of action next week, and it's going to be both story and fight.
You can go do your thing, but I have to ask, what the fudge happened after we were trying to escape the villa?
They set it on fire.
I determined that we weren't going to outrun the guards in the cart, so we decided to stall for time with the guards and let the other half the party get away, and I was going to lie my way out of it. I never had to roll a deception check, but I failed miserably at that.
Crit fail.
Yeah,
There were
glad-
2 crit fails in a row.
Yeah, it was
I'm
not
really
good.
glad I had the good wisdom to set the villa on fire.
Look at the kitty. The kitty is so cute.
There
Wait,
were
why is
definitely. I will say that the only thing that saved you in that scenario, well, 2 things that saved you in that scenario: treating the prisoner well, and setting the mansion on fire.
Thank you.
If you had not done that, Marasi would probably be dead right now.
Hooray.
Not
And I
hooray, oh
probably
no!
would be too.
Wait, where did the prisoner come into play in this case?
The prisoner came back, and delivered a report to the guard captain,
Oh.
in which he described every one of you. In which he also was asked, "Do you know where they went?" And he said no, he was knocked out. And when he woke up, the mansion was on fire.
Oh.
He honored the agreement. He honored the agreement. There's 3 things to save Petrie: treating the prisoner while setting the village on fire, villa on fire, not asking for a deception roll. I was simply going to let I simply wanted to apply logic to the whole thing. I wanted Marasi to try to logic her way out of that. Which, really, Marasi, you showed your elf ear.
That was a dumb decision.
That
I was
you
hoping
were
that
done.
was gonna. Yeah, I was hoping that was gonna be kind of like, yeah, life's tough. This is why we're hoods, assholes.
You showed
an
that ear.
asshole.
You were done. You showed that ear.
Yeah.
You were done. There was no deception roll.
Never
Done.
again. Never again.
As a person,
I would have
who
at
also
least
went,
said battle
What
scars.
a failure!
Yeah,
That's a good answer. Actually, I didn't think of that.
You
never think of the good answers when
No,
you're
I
in the middle of the
don't.
moment.
that was
Okay.
actually the. I will say this though. You did save a part of that though, by stalling them.
Yeah.
The mansion fire is why you're alive right now more than anything, because that split the regiment.
Good.
Still, does no one want to make that intelligence roll to understand why they were so shocked? There's no one.
Shocked about
I
what?
I mean, right
I
now,
didn't-
someone's
Rook is in a
head?
battle
Hang on.
frenzy.
I didn't give anybody the opportunity to, simply because there was a lot of shit going on around you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you already
Periphery.
kind of informed my character, so
Your character
now-
and Tartuffe know his name. Do you understand the meaning behind
They
the
do
name?
know
Would
that
be a
they
no.
do know a partial bit of it, but not the full extent.
So, question:
Yes.
What
You
happened?
did the whole part about they would be able to infer, or Serenity specifically would be able to infer more than you've let on.
Yeah.
So, question:
Um,
What did I miss on Kojiro's backstory? Because that feel like someone's that.
Kojiro finally announced his full name and such.
You were noble, weren't you?
He
he
was a
was
noble.
totally a noble.
Yeah, I kind
He
of got.
was a very high-ranking noble.
Yeah, I kind of got that when you said, "Oh, nobles are all the same," and yet you've been causing us more trouble than anything. So, unfortunately, how's it feel on that high horse while we die over here?
I'm just gonna
hey,
say.
Serenity's a noble, and she's not causing.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say.
Weren't you?
Why are all of us
there's
nobles?
Battle rage.
There's some
We're
good
all noble?
news. Hang on. Wait.
Rossi and I aren't
Kojiro.
nobles.
Kojiro, there's some good news and some bad news behind your statement. The good news is that the ones that know already, well, I should say the royal family, the ones you've been investigating already know about you. So
Yeah.
the good news is making that announcement, and of course, the one who is here, Ebris, also knows somewhat who you are. The bad news is that
They know who I am.
now there are some guards who have retreated off the battlefield who know who you are.
Yeah, I'm gonna hunt each one down and kill them.
Ah, about that.
Brutally.
You're also assuming you might survive this fight.
I will find a way to survive.
Did I hear boss fight?
You might have heard
I hear
boss fight. You might have heard boss fight.
Wait,
in which I wish I had my level of abilities right now.
By the way, let me go ahead and hand out some XP first. Let's see. I've already given Jack his XP for his expert taming. I would have given him 50, but he stepped in deer poop. I can't give him 50.
It's a way
It's
of
just
making
disgusting, and I
ourselves-
had to spend 25 XP to get that off his shoe.
Yeah, I
let's
wiped
see.
it. They had to tear it in half and wipe it off.
Yeah, you tore the 50 in half, wiped it off. It's like, I got 25 to spare. I'm good. You're like one of those rich kids who's like wiping his butt
Wiping
with
his
money.
butt with experience.
Experience.
I don't think you want to wipe your butt with gold. God help you.
I'm just think about that for a moment. Wiping his butt with experience. Just think about that for a
Let me take my third birthday. Yeah, that wasn't a good one. Let me just wipe it away.
A new meaning to mind bleach.
Let's also give Rook for his interrogation and for clutch saving of certain party members, including his own hide. Allow me to give you, Rook, a nice solid 50 XP.
I'll take 50.
Let me give compliment of their cards to the pretty armor. Let's see who else is getting some XP.
I mean, I wouldn't argue with more, but
I'm thinking right now. Bear with me,
take a shot.
because there are people who deserve. Oh, Magnus, headshot guard captain. Since you were
Again.
the only one that landed hit.
I'm sad about that as a ranger.
Do I get
only-
XP?
Oh, you get XP. Not only do you get XP, you get the full XP.
Oh joy!
You get
Kill.
for your one-shot kill in which. Okay, wait, no, I do have to actually hand some of this over to Jack because he did make an attempt. An attempt was made.
That's fair. It's fair.
I'm gonna give Jack some of this XP. I'm gonna give him 25 XP for an attempt was made. So there's your other half.
Let me just clean it. I had
made
to
up
run it
for
through
it.
water.
Cleaned it. Everything's fine. Yeah. Shall I say this is a challenge rating 2 here? Do you know what that means? I've chopped off 25 XP and I gave it to Jack, and yeah, you get the rest of it. That means 425 XP.
What the fuck?
What?
Wait, wait.
You almost made level up.
Wait, Liz. I
Hold
don't
up
think
1 second.
What?
I might have.
What do you mean,
No,
what?
no.
I mean, with saving Marasi and ensuring that we completely screwed over by the guard that I peacefully interrogated and made sure that he didn't, turn us over.
You did get 50 XP for that. Here's the thing, though.
You got to kill. He had a kill. That's where he gets his XP from.
He got the one-shot kill. Now, if he had simply done damage, it would have been a 10 spot.
But he actually got a kill on a captain, which
The
took away
kill,
all
I
the
have
other
to give
enemies.
I have to give the kill XP on that.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Do I
and-
get nothing? I feel sad.
Kojiro, I'm not finished yet.
Okay.
I'm not finished yet, Kojiro. For walking in with no fucks given and saying, "I am Kojiro." That Muzaka guy, you thought he was scary. You know what? You did provide a distraction, which allowed for this. Actually, let's change this up. I'm sorry. I do have to reward people for setting this up. So, scratch the 425 Magnus. I need to split this up a little bit differently. So, remove the 425.
1 second.
Jack, you got 25 for the attempt. Kojiro. Let's see. You did provide a distraction, an intentional distraction.
Yes.
Marasi and Wimtoss also would share in this because they also were part of the distraction if you think about it.
You were trying
Yeah.
to be.
The
We
fire
did our
wasn't
darnest.
I'll split it this way. Jack, you get 50 because your attempt in this failed. The 4 of you get 100 XP. I'll do it that way.
Nice.
So Kojiro, Wimtoss, Marasi, and Magnus each get 100.
Basically, when I cleaned up that 25 XP, I found another 25 on the floor.
No, you get another 50 for your attempt.
Wait, hold on.
So you get 25. You get 25 for Owl.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You get 50 for an attempt was made. You don't get the full 100. You don't get the full share. I gave you a half share, basically.
Wait, hold on. Just so I'm aware, because I added 50 because 25 for the attempt and 25 for the owl.
No, I'm giving you
25
for. No, I'm giving you 25 for Owl and 50 for the attempt.
Good.
Basically, you were a part of the kill attempt.
I got you. What I'm trying to say.
Plus 75.
And because the thing is, I already added in. I think 50. So now I add another 25 to
more.
what I already added. Okay.
Correct.
Thank you.
I'll give Serenity and Tartuffe. Tartuffe actually did some. Tartuffe was part of the reason why good things happened with the guard that went back. So Tartuffe, I'm going to give you 25. I'm going to give you 25 as well.
All right.
Serenity, I'm going to give you 10.
Okay. Free XP is never bad.
No.
All right.
Just take
Yeah.
free XP.
Smalls, I'll give you 10 as well. Because I can't help but reward a winning smile.
Yeah.
There you go.
Liz, I always enjoy just that bomb drop from Kojiro, and everything just stops. And everyone looks at him.
Okay, you dropped a bomb. Magnus provides the headshot. Don't forget.
Yes.
You dropped the
So
bomb.
Liz-
Magnus,
I lit
good
the
shot.
fuse.
That was
Yeah.
an excellent shot.
So
yes,
Liz, Liz, let me just getting it straight. I get 25 for the good interrogation,
You
and
dropped
then
the
25 for
bomb-
completely splitting their battalion.
Yes.
You drop the bomb.
No. I'm
he
sorry. No,
guides
I
the
said
bomb.
that wrong. No. You got 50 for the interrogation part of it.
Okay.
The 50 was only for the interrogation and everything that set that section up. The fire split the battalion, which made more things possible here. I'm going to give you more XP for that. That is correct. You should get another 25. Because that one was just one decision. It was a good decision, but it was one decision, whereas the interrogation was more things involved in it. So
Right.
50 for the interrogation, 25 for the good decision on the mansion fire, at least in terms of saving your party. So I'll give you a 25 for a good escape route, basically.
Okay.
And if your name wasn't mentioned, you get 10 XP. And that should cover everybody.
Yay! XP for everybody.
Have
So
a
does
good night,
everyone
guys.
get that 10 XP or?
No. Just if I didn't name you earlier, you get 10 XP.
Gotcha.
Okay, guys. That will be it for tonight. That didn't go as well as I thought it would, but you know what? Yeah. It's not. I guess it's not as bad as it could have been. I am not dead, which is very good. Gosh. All right. Well, we will see what happens with this next week. Same bat time, a little bit earlier maybe. We'll check and see, but look for the notification when I go live, and the next chapter will be up shortly. All right. Good night, guys.